just in. Hey, Hyundai can be ordered on Amazon.
Hyundai.
Everybody, that's right. Just as you're getting everything that you normally get on Amazon, get yourself a Hyundai as well. And the best part about it is you can pick it up at your dealer. Hyundai, now available on Amazon. Limited availability. Pick up through a participating Hyundai dealer in select markets. Visit Hyundai.usa.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. Wyndham Clark, golfers on tomorrow's program.
Exciting.
2 in-studio guests. Producer Will Packer's got a new book. And Jeannie Buss will just come from our neighbor across the way with the Lakers.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-231-3322. 800-231-3322.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Lowe's knows how to help you get the most out of your store run. That's why members save more with MyLowe's Rewards. Earn points towards MyLowe's money on eligible purchases. Get access to member-only deals and free member gifts. Plus, unlock free standard shipping when you reach Silver Key status. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help. You save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed.
He is Brian Bailey. Stop the presses as of right now, mid to late February. East Carolina, a winning road record in conference play.
Wow.
Which is
that's crazy.
Unheard of.
Yeah. And it seems like every win that they get on the road has the same basic formula. Fall behind, and they come back with a big second half. But they really did against a Charlotte team that has had a terrible record this year. But I asked Coach Schwartz about it, and he said, look, throw the records out. They play us harder than they play anybody.
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue electric, plumbing, and air.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina, Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. Buyers are ready now. Many buyers are expecting interest rates to adjust in 2025, and they're getting ready to start their home search ahead of the spring market when competition increases.
Visit our website at encpiraterealty.com to connect with our experienced team of agents. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. 2025 is loaded with freebies. Head into St. Patrick's Day with Smith & Wesson's Seeing Green rebate. Buy any optic pistol, get a Veridian RFX 15 Green Dot Reflex sight for free, or aim towards the gold with Springfield Armory. Buy any Hellcat Pro or Echelon, get 3 extra mags, a range bag, and a red dot optic, all for free. Grab your lucky finds online or in store at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Hey, Jared, how much of that cake did you eat yesterday? How much did you eat? Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player.
Pepe Le Pew.
Little John.
What in the world?
This is why Cliff makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why right here, right?
He's a great communicator.
At the Burlington... I have no idea what the just happened.
Please call in and air your underwear.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Bro.
Just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room talking into sticks, man.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low percentage.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Rock here inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com, and the show is available for you to watch, and you can interact with us at Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Man, we got a ton of great stuff on Pirate Radio TV, including all the post-game from ECU and North Carolina games 1 and 2, the Pirate basketball victory game yesterday. I'm hearing the voice of God and reverb. Everything okay? We got the phones muted. Everything good? We've got a ton of goodies at Pirate Radio TV and the best producers that money can buy, especially Jared Watkins, who is here. We got Shirley Rhodes here, Mark Alexander, intern Will the Chill, Ellerbe head of the table. We got left side.
And we got strong side, baby.
What's up, Chan Man?
What's up, Clipper? Happy Monday to you. Happy game day to you. Happy sports trivia Monday to you.
Man, you are a happy fella, as am I. Coming up on today's show, we'll check in with the Mully Man in about 20 minutes, get a recap and a preview of Pirate baseball, as he'll be on ESPN Plus later on this afternoon. BB Brian Bailey will join us on the program, as will former Pirate great Justin Hardy. Got all that and more, and kind of ride along with you there in the 5 o'clock hour as East Carolina baseball will be going on against the North Carolina Tar Heels. How's everybody doing?
Doing great.
Doing good.
Getting ready for a big week. Hopefully no precipitation, or at least ice and snow anymore, and some sunshine, and hopefully a lot of baseball wins this week for the Pirates.
Kaz wants a vibe check from Chandler.
A vibe check for ECU UNC.
Honky check.
He didn't specify, but I'm assuming so.
I'm going to go a 8.7.
Why?
Because we're back in the friendly confines of Clark LeClaire Stadium after being in Durham on Saturday, Chapel Hill yesterday, and we are going to be back in front of the Pirate Nation, the Jungle, and I'm feeling good about a Pirate victory today against the Tar Heels.
All right. Good weather.
And the bats are starting to get hot a little bit. Alex Boucher with a bomb yesterday. Walker Barron. The plate discipline that we talked.
Offense was looking barren for a while there.
Yeah, it did. But the plate appearances, the plate discipline starting to look good. Work some counts, get some good ABs off, and hopefully we can see that again today in Clark LeClaire.
John Moody says it's basketball season, fellas. And John, you don't have to tell me twice because I was in Minji's yesterday. And boy, did I have a blast.
Best time ever?
Best time ever.
This is the first time probably in a long time that I have been jealous of somebody else being in Minji's.
This was the first conference game I attended this year. I've been an awful fan.
Is this the first basketball game before Christmas that you've attended?
Before this Christmas? Yeah. This Christmas coming up.
Before last Christmas.
Yes, it is.
You know what it really is? A lack of respect.
A lack of respect for me, but wake up, Bay. A new respect dropped.
Man, just the ultimate respect.
Just when you thought Mike Schwartz was out of respects to give.
Great respect. So much respect. Just ton of respect. Great amount of respect. Incredible respect. Tremendous amount of respect. And just the ultimate respect.
The ultimate respect. You've heard of the Ultimate Warrior.
All right.
The ultimate respect.
So when we were talking about, is there any more respects he can give? I want to say ultimate was one of the words that we offered and said maybe he could say this word.
Do you think he's getting it from us?
I'm starting to think that.
On Twitter, I gave Coach Schwartz an egregious amount of respect last night. We'll see if he uses that one.
What happens if they get hosed on a call in a game and lose by a few points and he says they have no respect for the officials? Has he given no respect to anybody?
No, he just goes silent. He went silent on the UNCW coach last year.
Last year, he did not say respect at all.
I believe he gave Rodney Dangerfield no respect.
Ew.
Oh.
No respect.
Real quick, we'll get back to basketball for sure in terms of Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Steve.
Help the bell!
Steve says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
And Jamie says, hey, now.
Hey, now.
Johnny Stats is in.
The stats to consider.
For the first time ever, Pirate basketball has two 500-point scorers in the same season.
Man.
I'm going to assume that's RJ and CJ.
Incredible respect.
Incredible respect to ECU basketball. They're going to have a winning record in regular season.
I mean, golf clap for that. That's fine. But we got bigger fish to fry, Chon. We gotta win these games and then go on a run.
I'm ready to go on that run. I think we can go on that run. And I'm going to be here when they go on that run. Here.
Steve says, Cliff, is this the most excited you've been for ECU baseball since Easter? Yeah, probably so. I think that was a reference to your Christmas line.
Oh.
But
this Easter?
A couple Easters ago. Man, it was fun in Minji's yesterday. Mike Schwartz was going crazy trying to get the crowd into it. I thought the crowd did a good job prior to Schwartz telling the crowd to get up. But an overtime game, who needs defense? Let's play just crazy offensive games every game.
Pirates have never lost to the Roadrunners.
I remember J-Bone looking at me yesterday.
Hey, what would it feel like to lose to UTSA?
I guess we'll never know. I remember J-Bone looking at me yesterday in Chapel Hill, and he said, RJ is 5 for 5 from 3.
Yeah. It was crazy because UTSA was hitting everything, and in turn, East Carolina was returning the favor. It was a really fun offensive game. And UTSA got a few of their threes uncontested, but there was some defense being played out there, just some really good shot making yesterday. East Carolina, 9 from 16 from 3. UTSA, 13 of 27 from deep.
Man.
48.1%. Pirates went to the free throw line 34 times yesterday. And my guy, Jay Shane.
My guy.
What's up, my guy? He had 6 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 4 blocks No turnovers. I don't know how in the world he didn't have a turnover. He
4 blocks?
He plays like the Tasmanian devil and just got his hand on every ball. There was one possession where the Pirates got 3 shots. I think it was 3 missed shots by Cam Hayes late in the game. But Woodard got the ball on every one of those to give the Pirates another shot. He was awesome. What are you looking at?
You being excited about ECU basketball. I'm just admiring it.
It's a mood shift.
I love it.
Because, I was way out on this team.
As you should have been, because you lose the Gardner-Webb, you lose the Northeastern in a week span.
That was last season.
First of all,
we didn't lose to Northeastern.
Yeah, and the team you're thinking of, that's a quality loss. You're talking about North Alabama.
North Alabama, sorry.
And they are a 20-win team, and they are really good.
Well, guess who's not?
Who?
Gardner-Webb.
No, they suck. They stink. Pike saw Chan at Chapel Hill yesterday. Is that true?
He did.
He
And I
also
saw him.
saw somebody else.
I guess whoever else he saw wasn't worth mentioning. Todd says, happy Monday to all. Happy Monday to you, Todd.
By the way, Todd. Mr. Norby, Ethan and Connor's dad, told me to tell you hello.
Me?
And he said, tell the Clipster I said hello.
He's a cool dude.
He is a very cool dude.
Met him last year. What was it like meeting the fam?
He's a cool cat, man.
Yeah. Who? Me or him? Yeah. What was it like meeting
It was cool.
Jared's mom?
It was great. It was awesome. And I would like to thank her for her hospitality at her new home.
Did y'all sleep over? You had a sleepover?
We had a slumber party.
Did y'all have sleeping bags?
No. There's guest bedrooms in the house.
All right.
There's one guest bedroom. The other one's mine.
How'd it go from your end there, Jared?
Had a good time. Always love seeing my mom.
Chandler behave?
Yeah.
A lot of yes ma'ams, no ma'ams?
Yeah.
Chandler is a very well-behaved young man.
Did he leave his room better than he found it?
Actually,
I made up the bed.
You made the bed kind of collapse.
No, all right.
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he can't help
You collapsed the bed?
No. So here's the deal. I go in.
Are you the new bed breaker?
So look. No, I go. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. See y'all. I plug my phone up. His mom had already gone to bed. He's gone.
So who are you saying see y'all to?
No. So, no, I said goodnight to him. He went to his bedroom. His mom was in the bed, had been.
I'm retiring for the evening.
Yeah.
She had had enough.
So
we get
I
it.
plug my phone in. I put it on my nightstand, and I'm like, and I sit down in the bed, and half the bed goes like boom. It just goes through the frame, and I'm like, what the world? And so half the bed was like down, the other was like this. So I was like, what in the world? So I was like, I'm gonna go to the other side of the bed, and the other side of the bed stayed the same. So I slept on that side of the bed. I woke up the next morning. I said, I've got to let her know about this. So I said, I don't know her last name. I just said, Miss Tara. I said, I have to show you something. And so we go in there. The bed's like this.
You might show it to her.
All
right, chill out.
And so the bed's like this. And I'm like, so I went to sit down on the bed last night, and it just went through. Like, it collapsed. She looked, and the bed spring was upside down.
So it's not because you're fat.
No. Which is what I thought it was because.
So you feel good about your weight?
Now I do feel good about my weight.
All right. So everything's cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Got drunk, watched some Seinfeld. Good night.
All right.
John Moody says, watch party for the tournament game or games. If Bone and Chandler are in, look, right now it would be that late night start.
I'm in.
On a Thursday night.
As long as there's no baseball overlap.
I don't mean to say this, but it's been a while since we've had a watch party, and we need one.
He also
and
said,
I'm always down.
Any update on staying in the studio during March Madness until you hit 5 straight bets? Again, if Jared and Chandler want to do something.
That's up to you.
I don't know.
Do they still sell sleeping bags?
Who's they?
Stores.
America?
Stores that don't advertise with us.
I'm going to say yeah, Chandler.
Yeah, there's still sleeping bags for sale. Maybe not the cool cartoon print ones like you like.
Well,
I want one with cars on it.
No, there's there's some things that don't sell anymore. That don't exist.
What, like what?
VHS tapes.
That fruit.
DVDs do not exist anymore.
No, they exist.
Oh, pears.
Pears. Yeah. I got that reference right away.
Yep, pears.
Pears do not exist.
When's the last time you saw a pear, Jarrett?
Be honest.
Think about it.
I mean, like.
Yep,
They
exactly.
got them in the little fruit cups.
Exactly. Those aren't real pears. I'm talking about a real pear.
No.
Hadn't seen one in a while, have you?
Nope.
They don't exist anymore. Yep. All right. What else you want to hit on?
Got a lot of good things. T-shirt weather this week, Clip Brock. You folks can get to Shimmer Boutique. We got our great Jungle license shirts available at Shimmer. Also, all four of our players, Parker Bird, Dixon Williams, Colby Wallace, Ethan Norby, their shirts are all set up over at Shimmer Boutique. So 5 baseball games this week. If you're out and about, go by Greenville Boulevard, Shimmer Boutique, and get locked and loaded with some new ECU baseball gear. Also, you can order on their website at shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Coming down the stretch here in about a few weeks, and Inky Johnson's going to be in town. Very excited about that event. That's going to be held at the Murphy Center with the ECU baseball program. So lots of cool things happening at Pirate Radio. Also, we hadn't mentioned it a lot, but our new website, pr927fm.com. You can get all the details on the shirts we just talked about and keep up with all the latest news and notes. Doing a great job of all the updates there on the website. And you can also link out to Pirate Radio TV from the pr927fm.com and watch this show and the Brian Bailey Show and all the other great podcasts that we're putting out each and every week.
Before we take a break and talk to Mully and switch gears fully to baseball, Shirley, hit Mike Schwartz too. And folks, make sure there are no brick walls around you because you will want to run into one after you hear this.
We have, you know what I would say? We have 2 home games left. This team, if they tell us we got to play for 2 or 3 hours, 6, 7 overtimes, they have to peel us off the court till we get back in that locker room, until they tell you have to leave. So if they want to see team play like that, and here's what I'd say, they got 2 games left at home to see him. And I'd come and support him because he has put his heart and soul for Greenville and ECU. He loves this place, and he deserves it. C.J. Walker deserves it. Cam Hayes deserves it. And we got a chance to do something special here with 2 more home games. And you know what? But we're just taking it one day at a time. But it was electric when everyone got up on those last possessions. That stuff matters. It affects the other team. When the place gets like that on big possessions, maybe it's communication with each other. Maybe it's communication with their coach. Maybe it gets the shooter a little rattled. That stuff matters. And it would be sure great to see 8,000 in here for our last 2 games, to see him and to see these Pirates fight down the stretch.
Man.
Mike Schwartz wants you to go see R.J. Felton, C.J. Walker, Cam Hayes, and the Pirates these final 2 games.
Man, wouldn't some 6 or 7 overtime wins be great?
You see that?
You got goosebumps?
That's goosebumps.
Can't fake that, as Ruff McNeil said. Mike Schwartz fired up. Pirates win at 96-89 over UTSA in overtime. All right, let's take a break, and we'll get the Mully man on. He'll be on the call on ESPN Plus coming up for ECU and North Carolina.
A couple other big things I want to mention before I get out of here. Tuesday is a huge day for this country. Number one, my dad's turning 88 on Tuesday, so happy birthday to my dad. But he also shares a birthday with the one and only man that is turning the big 5-0 tomorrow. He was here earlier today. Wes Hines.
Wes Hines?
Wes Hines will be 50 on Tuesday, America.
Wow.
So if you see Wes or my dad, 2 great Americans that are having big birthdays on Tuesday, February 25th, Wes Hines, the 5-0. Congratulations to our great friend here on the Pirate Radio team.
We have 2 renditions of Happy Birthday to sing tomorrow. We have one to sing today because we have a big birthday, because Big Bryce Williams' birthday is today.
Ooh, man.
I did not know that.
Well, dang.
We'll give him a call before you get out of here. We'll take a break, come back, talk to the Mully man when we return after this.
Have Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Look what we have here. It's the refreshing deliciousness of a Pepsi mini can. It's the perfect complement to any meal. The dash of indulgence your day was dreaming of. The sip that'll have you singing Pepsi.
Nope, not again, Steve. Let's take a cue from the Pepsi mini can and pack all that awesomeness you're feeling into a much smaller treat for everyone. Deal?
So, big awesomeness, smaller size. I think I've got just the thing.
Pepsi mini can. Mini can, big taste.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly. Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Hi, this is Phil Steele of Phil Steele's College Football Preview Magazine, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday, game day Monday in Greenville, North Carolina. East Carolina hosting North Carolina, and man, it'd be nice to get one after losing a couple to the Tar Heels on Saturday and Sunday. Sean, what'd you think of Durham and Chapel Hill?
First of all, my first time going to Durham and the Durham Bulls Athletic Park. What a great facility that is, with the hotels around the stadium, the restaurants around the stadium, and a great atmosphere as well. Pirates absolutely dominated on Saturday in Durham. I would say it's about 80% to 20% ECU fans. And I thought that we looked good. I thought Ethan Norby came out with fire, and he looked great and was attacking the zone, and just couldn't get – and the bats looked better on Saturday and looked better yesterday, but a couple of times ECU had the bases loaded, couldn't get any runs in, and that's always killer for any kind of ball club that's looking to get a win.
Yeah, struggling with runners on base right now is East Carolina, especially on Saturday. But yesterday, found the long ball and got something going. Just a nightmare, I guess, bottom of the eighth for ECU yesterday.
Yeah, Colby Wallace coming in for relief and kind of struggled there. But and for the second straight time, we've seen the 17-year-old Sean Jenkins gets down early, seems a little shaky, but the way he comes back out there with some confidence and still attacks the zone and limits damage, when we were able to give him the lead there in the middle of the game, but ended up pulling him there, I believe, in the fourth or fifth inning. But like what I see out of the 17-year-old. So pitching's looking good despite the fourth spot that we gave up yesterday. But I think we can bounce back today, hopefully, in Clark LeClaire.
All right, let's see what Mike Mullis has to say about the first two games of this series and what could transpire later today as he joins us on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. Mully, how you doing, man?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Doing good. Mully will be on the call today as ECU takes on North Carolina. How did you witness the previous two games, Mully? Did you go to either of them, or did you catch them from afar?
Yeah, no, called them remotely. I've been a busy time for us getting ready for the high school season, but did manage to watch every play yesterday, and I think I saw what everybody else saw, competitive effort. I heard Chandler talking about the pitching, and quite honestly, it's kind of ironic in the coolness that baseball can present sometimes where, you finally get the bats to come to life and the pitcher lets you down a little bit with, double-digit walks, or maybe it was 9. I can't remember exactly where the number settled. But, they did. They competed. Jenkins continues to impress, and I still don't think we've seen his best stuff. Velocity seems to be down a little bit and struggled a little bit with fastball command, but was able to stay competitive with his secondary stuff. So, again, good to see signs of life from the offense, and tonight we'll just see where Coach Godwin and staff go with the pitching.
We actually asked Coach Cliff Godwin after the game yesterday about Sean Jenkins, and he said that he told AK, said, "Hey, he's juiced. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?" And AK said, I don't know. I think it could be a good thing. Well, it ended up being a bad thing. It's like you just said, Mully. He said he was kind of overthrowing his fastball and kind of getting away from his fastball there. But I think you can expect that from a 17-year-old. But what you can't expect from a 17-year-old is to go back out there and still compete and put up some competitive outings.
Yeah, and I don't think Cliff or anybody on staff made any bones about the fact that they're not overly concerned about the age of anybody on this team. They're looking at the talent and the possibilities that they bring. So, he did a nice job. He's again, I think his best days are ahead of him. And again, when he gets that live fastball back, it could be a whole different look.
Mike Mullis joining us. Man, the ping in the background is beautiful, Mully. I don't know if that is fake sound effects you were providing for us or actual sound, but it sounds great behind you.
No, look, but normally by this time of the day, especially as cold as it's been, I'm already hibernating in the press box. But it's a beautiful day out on the field. Carolina's currently taking BP and gets the swings in the cage. I'm kind of down here in the letter winners area, so sandwiched between the the music playing and the BP and everything else, it's a beautiful day at the ballpark.
A beautiful day for a ball game. ECU and North Carolina will go at it. Mully, Chandler, do we know offhand what's the ECU pitching situation heading into Game 3 here? Do we still got some arms we can use, Mully?
They're going to be able to turn some guys from Saturday, and still have Zayak. If I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, they probably better figure it out pretty soon because I imagine he may be the starter. And I've seen a lot of folks have asked me about Jaden Winter, and I suspect you may see him. I think kind of be all hands on deck, and they don't have to hold any bullets for tomorrow. Don't go again until Wednesday. So, that's again if the program currently is built around pitching, you'll find out what the depth looks like tonight, and I'm sure we'll see some folks who've already seen Pruitt. I would imagine we'll see him at some point tonight. So I think there's plenty left in the tank. It'll just be interesting to see how far each can kind of go.
Mully, who you liking at the plate right now for ECU, and who, I guess in turn, who needs to pick it up? What do you think about the offense as a whole? Finally got rolling with some runs yesterday.
Yeah, I like the guy that went 0 for 4. I like Peltier, and man, he strung together 3 really good ABs with nothing to show yesterday. That is a really, really talented baseball player that happens to be a freshman, and obviously the guy I think that everybody's looking to see kind of click and is obviously a huge key is going to be Dixon. Dixon Williams still not quite finding his rhythm as of yet. Kind of seems interesting that the Carolina approach has been to bang him in. So we'll see if they stay with that tonight.
Mike Mullis joining us. Will be on the call out at Clark LeClaire Stadium, East Carolina and North Carolina. Mully, question from Johnny Stats. He said, I would like to know if Mully thinks that the pitch clock has anything to do with this crazy stat. In 48 innings of at-bats, VMI has 67 stolen bases. They are 7-0 and batting .356 with 77 walks. Your thoughts?
Wow. First off, I would have to validate that stat. I know he's on it, but that seems crazy. But, I don't know if the pitch clock has as much to do with it as the potential ineptitude of who they're playing. Not sure who they've matched up with, but at some point you got to mix something up. You can't keep letting them run across your face. But I don't know. That's an interesting stat, and I don't know. That's curious. I don't know what to blame that or give credit in that situation on.
Mully, I know when you have some downtime, you'll flip on ESPN Plus and catch any college baseball game that's on. Anything stood out to you statewide, nationally yet? Is there a lot of offense, a lot of pitching, surprises, anything going on like that?
Yeah, we've seen some crazy scores. We've seen a 17-run inning. We've seen multiple 10-run innings. We've seen young man from Virginia Tech hit a ball 500 feet. We've seen William and Mary score 22 runs and lose in a run rule game. So, it's kind of been all over the place. It's, typically early in the season, the pitching dominates the hitting, but that doesn't seem to be holding serve largely this year. I think maybe one of the more curious points is UVA has dropped 3 games, and they're one of those teams that are kind of a pick to make it to Omaha. They're just about as good as anybody, but they've also played in a tournament in Puerto Rico and a tournament in Texas with some pretty high-profile teams. Texas A&M lost this weekend to Cal Poly, so who would have thought that? So, hey, man, it's college baseball. You never know.
When I see those scores in the 30s and 20s, I've seen Pirate fans say, man, we can't even score 2 runs, much less 32 runs. My thought is I'm thankful we're not going to be in a game where we give up anywhere close to that many. You know what I'm saying? Like I like our chances with our arms more so than trying to score 27 runs to win a game.
Yeah. I don't think anybody game plans for that. And quite frankly, it's one of those deals where been in plenty of dugouts and you score big numbers and then, you kind of go quiet for a few nights. So you'd rather have, a consistent effort of scoring in that, 2 runs an inning is ideal, but that puts you in the 18 range. If you can get 8 to 12 runs a game, that should give you a chance to win most of them.
Mully, we'll let you run as we do. I saw Diana Rossini tweeted out, I've seen this going around today, that They are going to, I believe, vote on whether or not to ban the tush push. The Green Bay Packers are the team that submitted a proposal to the NFL's competition committee to ban the tush push. Mully, would you ban it or keep it in the game?
You know what? Maybe I've already switched gears to baseball season. The tush push, the Eagles have so much success with it. I'm trying to figure out how that has bearing over the Packers or why they would be the ones. You would think like the Cowboys or somebody would lead the charge on that. But you know what? I mean, they have certainly made that thing into a weapon, and they're playing a little bit of a different game. I just wonder why more teams don't try to do it.
I agree.
Maybe it's just Hurts's. All they talk about is how much he bench presses. But I don't know, man. I guess I don't feel real strongly one way or the other. To me, it's part of the game. It's part of what Philly specifically does. And if you don't like it, find a way to stop it, even if it costs you 4 offsides penalties.
All right, Mully, have a good call and enjoy your night at the yard.
Okay, buddy. Talk to you guys soon.
There is Mike Mullis joining us, at Big Rock Power Sports Live Line.
Love listening to Mully on the color.
What do you think, Chandler? Tush push. I'm letting you vote ban or keep it in the game. What do you say?
I say keep it in the game.
For some reason, I do too. Like
keep it in the game and let's everybody try to do it.
If it's that much of an advantage, then everybody do it.
Then why are you not putting it in your playbook?
Will, how do you feel? I mean, your shirt says faith over fear. So do you fear the tush push?
I mean, every team should, but for good reason. The Eagles just laid out the most clear-cut blueprint to a Super Bowl maybe ever in prioritize offensive line, prioritize running the ball, and prioritize defense. And every team should be modeling after the Eagles. All 32 teams should be able to run the tush push. It shouldn't be a competitive advantage.
All right. I'm with you. All right. Okay. We are keeping it in the game.
Everybody should be able to do it, so keep it in.
How about the shift in baseball? Should that have been banned?
No.
I agree.
Because pitching largely dictates hitting. If you can't hit your spot, you should give up base hits. That's how it works. I mean, if you can't throw inside to a left-handed hitter that's going to hit the ball into the shift, then you're going to get beat. Don't blame the defensive alignment. Blame pitching or hitting, whatever you want to blame for that.
I think the first baseman should have to stand on first base, second on second base, third on third base.
Like on the base?
Yeah. When the pitch is thrown. And then once the pitch is thrown, they can run off
to their spot.
Yeah. If we want to make it more hitter friendly, and the shortstop has to he's got to crouch behind second base.
I think
let's make it real funky.
The having to have all 4 infielders on the grass, that's fine because there's no reason a second baseman should be playing right field. But
you mean have them on the dirt?
What'd I say?
The grass.
Oh, yeah. All 4 infielders should have to be on the dirt.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't have a second baseman in right field, but you should be able to place your infielders wherever you want on the infield.
I tend to agree. Young Joey in the house.
What's up, Joey?
You happy to hear from Joey, Chandler?
Very.
Ahí estaba, en el centro. Hoyo de gloria.
I was actually...
Well, but hold on. Let's check that. Joey says Bryce Young isn't forcing his way into the end zone, even with his tush being pushed. You still happy to hear from him?
No, because it would actually work, I feel like.
Joey.
Because he's so small, he can fit through the tiniest cracks.
I hope you're doing well, Joey.
I was thinking about Joey yesterday when I was watching Cleveland and Memphis and saw that Memphis was second in the West and thought, man, they actually have a pretty good team. Jarrett Jackson, Desmond Bain, of course, John Morant. And I was like, this man sells tickets for this team.
This man...
This has to be the easiest sell in the world.
Well, I think it's a chicken egg situation. Joey's bringing fans to the game, which in turn are making the players play harder and win more games.
So this is all. I mean, this is. Let's give the credit to Joey.
I feel like they're playing better with him than they were without him. Do we not agree?
I agree.
Remember when Joey translated the story of Najee Davenport pooping in his girlfriend's closet?
Caca.
Hizo una caca en el closet de su novia.
Thank you. For our Spanish-speaking audience. Just so they know what we're talking about here on Pirate Radio Live.
Caca.
We need another Espanol speaker around here. We got so much more to get to have Joey read. We need to next time Joey's in town. I'm just gonna have him read. It is a very low percentage.
Very low percentage. Look, and he did that over the phone. We can
There's
just
a
call him
very
up.
low percentage of this.
Percentage low. Oh man, 13-5 since Joey started with the Memphis Grizzlies. What a record!
He translated Glory Hole one time.
Of course.
And the Gloria.
Ahí estaba, en el centro. Hoyo de Gloria.
Hoyo de Gloria.
Yes, sir. We need to get him to. I want to get him to translate some of our announcer calls too. Shirley, can you get the high school in with the old doctor guy and the
He's
guy,
got a chance!
that guy that screams? I need that.
Bonnie Eagle Scott. And he's done it! 1.3 to go! Baseball pass! Davies!
Has a chance! That's good! Oh, doctor! Are you kidding me? Will Davies!
They're going to count it!
For some reason, I picture them like kids wearing big adult suits and
On stilts?
and trying to act like grown-ups.
No,
That's what I hear.
Was it in Little Rascals where they like got on each other's shoulders?
Well, they're both at the top.
Little did people know.
Both of them guys have kids under them. They're sitting on the shoulders of another kid, and they're in a giant trench coat with hats, calling the game. Oh, doctor!
He's got a chance!
But yeah, we need Joey to do some of our favorite calls. Man, there was a good one this weekend of the hockey announcer getting hit with the puck. We can't play it on the air. He let out the most glorious, emphatic F-bomb ever known to man.
On air.
Yeah.
Clear as day.
It was great. And it was like...
And rightfully so.
Yeah,
like,
nobody
we
really...
give him the pass.
Yeah. He gets the F-pass.
I mean...
Got hit with the puck.
Yeah, that situation killed Happy Gilmore's dad.
Really? I don't remember that backstory. I remember Chubbs dying.
In the beginning of the movie, a puck goes into the crowd, hits Happy Gilmore's dad, kills him. That's how the movie starts.
Really? Huh.
Pretty sure that's correct.
Okay.
The puck goes into the crowd, kills Happy Gilmore's dad. This guy took it off the dome and said the F-bomb and still called a game.
Like square off the bridge of the nose, too.
Mm.
I feel like that's like the expected response. Like if you get hit in the face with a puck, that's how you should respond.
Happy learns his grandmother who raised him after his father's death. So, okay. I believe you.
but I believe you, John.
I believe you, Chandler. I just don't remember that part of the movie. I guess it's so quick at the beginning. Happy Gilmore's dad. I'm gonna Google how did Happy Gilmore's dad die. Oh, here we look. It's right up here. He was
I told you.
Killed by a hockey puck to the head. Oh no. His mom moved to Egypt because of his father's obsession for hockey. I don't know any of this. Is there like
man. You got to know you're Happy Gilmore.
Is there a book? Like, I didn't get all this in the movie. Is it all implied? Yeah, I guess I need to rewatch Happy Gilmore. Jerry says Happy's dad appears at the end of the movie. His dad was going to make happy, famous like Tiger Woods and his dad. Jamie said, I don't remember that. I totally missed it. I know, me too. But Sean is an Adam Sandler aficionado.
Especially Happy Gilmore.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back.
Can we wish Bryce Williams a happy birthday?
Yeah, we'll give him a call. We'll call Bryce. Hour 2, we got Brian Bailey. We got Justin Hardy and more. Pirate baseball getting underway today at 5 o'clock, taking on the Tar Heels of North Carolina. Back with you, PRL, after this.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to fillers, skincare, and more, this is your time to be celebrated. For the month of February, we are featuring our Skin Better Alpha Rit 30 treatment with 20% savings, a no-downtime treatment, revealing a more radiant, rejuvenated skin. Your lips, but better? Ever curious about lip filler? This is your sign to jump on our exclusive offer for the month. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Call us or visit beautybarmedispa.com for details. Celebrate you at Beauty Bar Medi Spa.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
The 8th annual NC Pirate Classic is back, coming Saturday, April 5th, presented by Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Youth hunters from all over the state are headed east, and the top scoring birds will win great prizes. Registration is now open for all youth turkey hunters at ncpirateclassic.com. The new weigh-in will be held at Davenport Farms on Highway 264 in Greenville. Brought to you by Sam Jones Barbecue, Woodhaven Custom Calls, Greenville Marine and Outdoor, Grady White Boats, Big Rock Power Sports, East Coast Waterfowl, Country Mart, Fox Brothers Construction, Triple S Outfitters, and the Robinson Law Firm. Register at ncpirateclassic.com and we'll see you there.
It's the perfect time to grab your wings, Greenville. This February, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order when you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. Just craving something delicious? They've got you covered. No minimum purchase. Redeem it one time a day so you can keep the wings coming all month long. So hurry. Code PIRATE25 is good all February long, but only online or through the app. Wings Over Greenville, the wings that make every game day even better. Order now and save. Use the code PIRATE25 only at Wings Over Greenville.
Pirate Radio.
They'll never forget the eccentric pirate bonnet and his savage, insane, vengeful pirate horde. See, he's a pirate, a real proper pirate.
A proper pirate.
That man is a fearsome pirate if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely a pirate.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in eastern North Carolina. You can kick the week off every Monday night with sports trivia with our very own Clip Rock. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you can enjoy acoustic nights. Thursday at Singo and karaoke, and every weekend it's the best live music, and ladies, you get in free all weekend long. For more information, check them out on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, Sean, you going to try to make it to the Buck after ECU baseball?
Yeah, hopefully celebrating an East Carolina victory over the Tar Heels, and hopefully celebrating a trivia win coming up later tonight, making it back-to-back, hopefully.
All right, we'll be at the Buck coming up later on tonight. Let's give Bryce Williams a call.
I got his number right here, ready to go.
You think he'll answer my call or your call? Go try yours.
All right,
see what he'll do. See if he'll answer your call. He's usually a pretty good answerer.
Hey, buddy, you're live on the air.
Hey, Bryce.
All right, here we go. Shut up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bryce. Happy birthday to you.
Tear in my eye. Coach Ruff would say my eyes are sweating.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Bryce.
Appreciate y'all. Can't wait to see y'all tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Happy birthday. We'll see you tomorrow.
See y'all. Take care.
All right.
Man, he hung up quick.
Yeah, there you roll. Hey, look, we made him cry, and he had to get on out of there. Good stuff. Chad says, bang, bang, chat gang. Brad says, what's happening, captains? Chad says, Wu-Tang is, Jamie said Wu-Tang is going on tour for a final time, and they are coming to Raleigh. Wu-Tang and Run the Jewels in Raleigh in June. If I were to go to a rap concert, that would be the one I would choose to attend. Wu-Tang and Run the Jewels. I hadn't been to a concert in forever. I saw Should Have Been Cowboys at the Pirate Radio football kickoff party.
I saw them Friday night at the Buck.
I saw the light.
I've been baptized.
How was Should Have Been Cowboys?
Awesome. Took me back to August of 2024 when they were at the State Theater for the Party of the Year, which is coming back this year. And we will have more information on that sooner rather than later. So excited to let you guys know what we got planned for this year's Party of the Year, the Pirate Radio kickoff party. But they were great. Hung out with Holton Nailers, Caden Norman. Was able to hang out with Holton before he leaves for Arlington. And Caden's excited about potentially doing his own show.
Oh, yeah. The backup plan.
Yes.
I believe it's called. I saw a lot of pictures, including our own from Pirate Radio. Great job from our crew this weekend covering the festivities. Yourself, Jarrett, anybody else get credit for that?
Just me and Jarrett.
All right. the two-man crew.
And shout out to the big dog, Glenn Griffin, who was stationed at his headquarters at his home.
Big Dog Industries.
Yes, and so we would just send him the stuff. He would post it, and he was posting it quickly.
And
quickly.
I get that there's no minor league baseball or anything going on right now, but was the color of the grass weird to you being there?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it looks really strange.
Does it look ripe?
No.
No. It is not in mid-season form.
Like, it didn't even look like a baseball field. Like they were playing on sand or something.
Yeah, it was not. The grass was not greener on the other side.
Right.
But what a beautiful ballpark. First time I've been by there several times, never been inside the ballpark. And it is a great place to watch a ball game, especially when East Carolina is playing in it.
And hopefully the Pirates can get a win in this series coming up today at 5 o'clock. Chandler is heading out there. When are you leaving?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock? Why? Well, it's here, right? In Green. It's right down the road.
Yes.
What are you doing? Why are you leaving so early?
I'm going to go and enjoy a tailgate. Brandon Manning has has hot dogs on the grill.
Oh.
Hot dog. Get your hot dogs here.
Man, I want a Brandon Manning hot
By
dog.
the way, we got to celebrate another birthday.
Jeez Louise.
His birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness. You got Wes, you got Mr. Ellerbe, you got Brandon Manning.
Brandon Manning is turning the big 4-0, and I know that because he showed up to the Buck. I will not say if he was intoxicated or not.
I'm going to say he wasn't.
Okay. And he showed up with the glasses with 4-0 on them.
Oh, my God.
And I said, whose birthday is it? He said, it's my birthday. I said, well, happy birthday. He said, well, it's not till Tuesday. I was like, okay, well.
And he's wearing the glasses.
Yeah,
and wants you to say happy birthday and then corrects you that it's not till Tuesday. What a guy.
So his birthday is tomorrow. He's turning the big 4-0. Happy birthday, happy early birthday to Brandon Manning. Made a big, lasting impact on ECU baseball.
Will you extend the invite for him to come on Pirate Radio Live tomorrow?
Yes.
At 5 o'clock?
Yes. In fact, I guess he already thought he was going to come on because he said, my birthday's Tuesday when I come on Pirate Radio Live.
Okay.
But when I go out there and grab a dog from him, I'll say, hey, are you good for tomorrow? And I'll let you know.
We'll have a big birthday celly coming up, 5 o'clock Tuesday.
3 renditions of Happy Birthday coming up on a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live.
Jamie says, Chon's got the world on a string. It's all fun all the time. I hope that's the case.
I enjoy life, man.
That's great, man. You should.
I enjoy life.
And why wouldn't you? You got a job you love with people that you love.
Yes, including you.
Doing what you love. And part of that includes going out to see some Monday late afternoon baseball.
For sure.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Have fun.
Y'all be good.
Give me a dog. What you putting on your dog? What do you like on your dog?
I like it all the way.
That includes mustard, ketchup, chili, onions,
slaw.
Ooh, slaw.
I love a good little slaw dog.
Man, I like Brandon's wife's chili. Hannah's chili.
So good.
That's some good chili.
And it's going on the dog.
Matter of fact, if you could bring some of that chili, bring it to the Buck tonight. Tell Brandon to give me some dogs to go and take him up to the Buck.
Okay.
All right. See what he says.
Maybe he's listening. Maybe maybe he'll be listening right now and have them ready to go, and I can just put them in my car ready for you post game at the Buck.
Mike P said, Chan's not slapping some relish on that dog.
Oh no! Give me the relish. Give me all the relish, baby.
All right. Chad says, I see Chon having fun on other people's Snapchat. Chad's a voyeur. He's watching you through other people's Snapchat.
Crazy, dude. And I would appreciate it if you would stop doing that.
Stop looking at Chan on other people's
Turn off
Snapchat.
your Snapchat. Turn off your Snapchat.
Spinal. All right. Later on, buddy.
All right. See you. See you tomorrow.
We'll take a break. When we return, beep, beep, Brian Bailey will join us. We'll talk Pirate baseball, Pirate hoops, and more. Got that on the way. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Back with you after this. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy talls for smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the repair shop, Hardware's Game Room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date event schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
Aces for Autism, a nonprofit, is here to provide opportunities for individuals with autism and their families. A place of hope, joy, and success. Whether it's helping a child make their first sound or preparing a young adult for vocational opportunities, we provide support where it wasn't available before. You can help us support families by supporting Aces for Autism's Team Together campaign. There are many ways to participate, such as buying a brick or sponsoring a room. To learn more about our state-of-the-art facility, visit acestogether.com.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. On a Monday, game day Monday, East Carolina and North Carolina coming up an hour from now. Still to come on this program, weekly chat with Justin Hardy. Got a fun Donnie Kirkpatrick tidbit. I asked Donnie K last night if he had a good question or story I could bring up with Justin, and he had an interesting one, and we'll pass that along to Justin. You'll hear that coming up later on in our show, but right now you will hear from Brian Bailey, who I talked to earlier today in Studio C. You will see and hear that right now. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, host of the Brian Bailey Show. He's a Hall of Famer. He is WNCT Channel 9 Sports Director. He is a Cowboys fan.
He is.
He is Brian Bailey.
Still.
What's up, BB?
Not a whole lot. Kind of trying to get ready for should be a big week. You know, we got baseball at 5 o'clock. East Carolina, North Carolina. Pirates trying to salvage the third game of the series, and high school basketball playoffs. A lot of teams are in the state tournament, so it's always nice.
I got a bit of the basketball fever after going to Minji's yesterday.
Yeah.
And seeing the Pirates put up 90-plus points in a win over UTSA.
Man, what a job. You know, you look back at the start of the season and some of the games, you know, you really thought they would win. They didn't, and you're thinking like, oh, my gosh, you know. But winning seasons are few and far between at East Carolina University. So you got to give Mike Schwartz a lot of credit to the way he's brought this thing around.
Yeah, and 2 more home games to go, including ECU going for the sweep over Charlotte this Sunday. And that was a fun game yesterday. Jay Shane Woodard played his tail off. No C.J. Walker down the stretch. So R.J. Felton got it done. Jordan Riley, just a great team win. Mike Schwartz was firing up the crowd. It was fun.
I saw some of that he was giving. He was getting the crowd, trying to get him into it, and doing his Cliff Godwin impression when Cliff gets in that third base coaching box and says, come on, get him up. And Schwartz was really animated. But that, you know, that's good. And that's, you know, people keep saying, you know, basketball this, basketball that, but the bottom line is if they get a team out there that plays hard and wins games, they're going to get a lot of fans there. I firmly believe that.
If they win on a Sunday, which they will be favored to do so, they'll have a big one against Tulane. Still a chance to get that 4 seed.
How would that be?
And get a bye.
Can you imagine that?
That would be crazy.
That would be something else. But yeah, that would be really neat to see them in that 4 slot and, you know, take that bye and get a chance to watch the first day and be ready for your game. That's a neat thing if it happens.
And if they stay 6 where they are, they could avoid Memphis for a while. But right, you know, just keep on winning, see where the chips fall. But man, was fired up yesterday for that. Baseball fans will be fired up today at Clark LeClaire. Pirates losing the first 2 to North Carolina. I heard you talking about it on your show, the pitchers duel in game 1, and then bats from both sides got going in game 2.
Yeah, they really did, and it was I was really enthused about the fact that the Pirate bats came to life, because we all know, you know, those guys, the young narrative, whatever it is, they are young. But we know they can play. We know they have a lot of talent. We know they can really hit the baseball. And it's just, you know, sometimes it's going to take a little time. Those guys, you know, you put a 17-year-old on the mound against a team. In North Carolina, you know, you look at the veteran team that they have. They've got a really talented, really good baseball team. Probably a team like East Carolina will have in 3 years. I mean, that's what you'll see on the Pirate side.
We'll see what pitching is left for game 3 for both of these teams today.
Yeah.
Went through a lot yesterday.
They did, and that'll be interesting to see, you know, who can go, because some of those guys won't be able to go. in this game. And then you got Wednesday night to worry about with the Old Dominion coming to town. So.
Yeah, and you're already down one midweek game. The curse of Campbell struck again last week. Another one-run loss to them. So really need to get that midweek game this week.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you can, win this one today against Carolina, then take your midweek game, and so you got a 2-game winning streak going into the Keith LeClaire Classic. And as I said on my show today, just what that whole thing means to everybody in town. The 23 jerseys, the 23 hats. I mean, you get a chance to think back to what, Keith LeClaire, meant to everybody, even to me personally. I mean, he was really, you didn't really realize it until, maybe close to the end, and you knew he had ALS and you knew what that meant. But then, just the way he would take time out to send out emails and, when you go visit him, I mean, he was just really a great guy.
I was not as close to athletics as I am now back then. So I remember watching those teams. I didn't know much about Keith LeClaire, but I know that was, you talked about it just then, something that was personal to you.
Yeah,
when he was here.
And Meador tells the story all the time. He went out to interview him one time, and Coach came over, during practice and said, "I got a few minutes. Go ahead." And Meador was like, "I don't want to interrupt practice." He goes, "No." He said, "Your time is just as important as my time. So let's go ahead and do it." And that's the kind of attitude that he had, and that's the kind of person that he was.
I was texting with little buddy Meador last night.
How were you now?
And we were talking about the awesome job that Jim Zoki did calling basketball. And was kind of surprised to hear him when I was on the way to Minji's. And my daughter and I got there right around halftime yesterday, so listened to a lot of the first half. And Jim Zoki will join us coming up Wednesday on the show. But he did an awesome job. He's doing football, and I understand he'll be doing this Sunday's basketball game as well. But I liked his energy. I like old Zokes.
Yeah, he's good. And I sent him a text this morning, as a matter of fact, because Meador texted me and said, "Hey, if Zoki's doing the game, he sounds really good." And I was driving at the time, so I turned it over and listened to him some on the way in. And I sent him a text today and say, "Hey, man, you did a great job with basketball. That was fun to listen to. You had a good game to call, but the energy and enthusiasm that makes it. Really makes it."
Got helped out with some good offense from the Pirates yesterday, but
R.J. Felton.
Yeah, he was great. Really enjoyed Zokes, and we'll talk to him coming up this week on Pirate Radio Live. Bailey, so we got baseball, we got hoops. Did you watch hockey last week?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact.
It really sucked everybody in, didn't it?
We had the big screen in the sports office up.
Yeah, I heard you were watching with our buddy Alex Harper. Who's a big hockey guy.
Yeah, we were watching it. Yeah, that was fun. We were trying, and we showed highlights that night. In fact, we had in our set where I'm at. If you look over to my left, there's a big wall. That's what we call the weather wall, and that's where they do weather over there. Well, whenever weather's done, I can tell those guys, "Hey, can you put up the hockey game in that big wall?" So we're watching the overtime period in that wall, and as soon as I was getting ready to finish up my 3.5 minutes, I looked up and I said, "And Canada has just scored a goal to win the game and to win the tournament." And we'll have the highlights of that coming up in our nightlight in just a bit. And then Zach Kaplan did a great job hustling, edited the shot, and we had it under the end of the show, so it worked out well.
Really cool deal put together by the NHL, kind of out of nowhere. A little warm-up for the Olympics. This was their all-star break, and
I liked it a lot better than All-Star Games.
Absolutely.
Sure.
It created something that people enjoyed watching it because the players cared,
right,
and played hard, and that's hard to do for all-star games.
Yeah,
it almost impossible.
And I was talking to Zach about this. I think it was, but back in the day, the NFL champion in August would play the college football all-stars. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but the Green Bay Packers would play, the college football all-stars, and that was like an all-star. Yeah, and I mean, and they would play. And now these days, obviously, the college all-stars have stuff to do. They don't want to ruin their careers by getting hurt. And the same thing with the pro team. So, but that was a big deal back in the day in late July or early August. All-star games and the NBA All-Star game, they used to play defense, and it was fun. I mean, you don't have to go out there and tear your ACL. You can tear your ACL walking down the street. But I mean, if they play some defense, I think the NBA All-Star game would be better. But they don't play any defense. They just throw it up and down the court, and the NFL's gone to, at one point it looked like two-hand touch, and then now there is two-hand touch.
Yeah.
Or
and
flag.
And baseball, I understand, used to be a really competitive game.
Oh,
but
yeah.
part of the problem there, along with all the other money issues and everything, is I think interleague play and stuff like it kind of ruined. We see these matchups during the regular season now, and it's not
Pete
as
Rose,
special.
remember Pete Rose? Who was the catcher's name they ran over?
I mean, I don't know if I
Ray
was
Fawcett.
alive. I was going to
doesn't
say.
matter.
I was going to.
Were you going to say that?
Let me finish. I was going to say Fassy or something like that.
I heard another. Every once in a while, I see on TikTok, I'll see like a sports trivia question. I think of you because obviously you do a great job with all the sports trivia. That Zach goes to every one of them and tries to win, doesn't he?
He won last month.
I heard, yeah.
Yes.
He never shares it, but I know he wins.
Yes.
It was what is the only NBA logo that has never changed since it started? Do you know that one?
Celtics comes to mind.
Nope.
Blazers.
Nope. Bulls. That's what. That's
should have let us keep guessing.
That's what TikTok said. That's what TikTok said.
Big dog guess.
Not
Lakers.
sure if it was true, but I was thinking it was the Knicks because the Knicks haven't done a whole lot with that logo either.
Yeah.
Has little changes.
That's a great question. I wonder how many NFL teams like with Packers, Bears.
No, they all have weird old logos.
True. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what
Giants have been.
I heard another TikTok question. I can't remember what it was.
I didn't know you were such a big TikTok guy.
Well, I get bored.
Brian Bailey joining us. I was going through some cards last night. Bailey I found a couple of Cowboys that I don't hate.
Oh well, you won't give them to me then, will you?
You can have Darren Woodson and DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah,
I don't. They're not on my
two great Cowboys.
They're not on my super hate list. I just dislike.
There aren't
them.
many Commanders / Redskins that I don't have on my hate list.
Art Monk, you can't hate him.
No, I did.
Come on, man.
He's a nice
You're
guy.
just a bad person.
I just hated him.
Well, you know what? I just named two. Name two Washington players you don't hate.
I don't hate?
Yeah. And then I'll let you go. I'll let you leave. That's all you got to do is name two.
I don't know if I can come up with
Come
two
on,
that I don't hate.
Because
I didn't like the Hogs. I didn't like any of those guys.
Well, if you don't like Art Monk, you're not going to like many people.
I kind of like Art Monk. I definitely didn't like Riggins.
Probably
he didn't like the Cowboys either.
I'm thinking you didn't like Theismann. Probably.
You know what's funny about Theismann is I hated him as a player. Hated him. And it broke his leg. Obviously, we all felt really, really bad. But then I met him years later. I thought, man, that guy's kind of nice. He's really a nice guy. What am I thinking?
You know what's funny? You never know. I don't know. I just, as a kid, I went to a Redskins game, and Theismann walked in his nice suit, and his wife, I guess it was, had like this mink coat on, and I felt like they were too good to, like, they didn't really look at anybody or talk to anybody. So I had a bad impression of him. But everybody I talked to, Jordan Anders, that used to work at the Reflector, said he sat at a table randomly with Joe Theismann. He was the nicest dude ever.
Yeah.
So, like, it's funny how we get, like, one small interaction and think we know about a person.
That's true.
And we don't.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
I agree.
All right, Brian Bailey loves Joe Theismann and Art Monk. You heard it here
guess.
first.
Sonny Jurgensen comes to mind. I like Sonny Jurgensen.
Oh, yeah. Brian Bailey Show, Shane Winkler, ECU softball team off to a pretty good start to the season.
Well, I think so. I think what he's done, trying to schedule harder teams is just, what you
Great
have to do.
schedule.
And he figured that out last year when they had that great non-conference record. But because there are a lot of bad softball teams you can schedule, you can get you some wins. But what he wants is to win championships, and what he wants is to be nationally ranked, and he's going about it the right way.
And also the Big Dipper.
Yes, yeah, Brittany Dipper,
new coach for lacrosse.
Yeah, and lacrosse, they got off to a 3-1 start last year, and then struggled after that. But obviously, and she was great to talk to. When you're a sports guy and you're dealing with, you know a little bit about most sports, but you get into lacrosse, and I don't know a whole lot about it. But she did a great job with the interview, and I enjoyed it, and we'll have her on again.
You mentioned high school hoops earlier. Here's some trivia for you.
All
I
right.
saw that former Farmville Central Jaguar Samaje Teal. Remember that name?
Yes.
He is a 1,000-point scorer at this Missouri Valley school.
Was he Farmville Central?
Yeah.
I was thinking, why do I think that name was Green Central?
No.
Oh, I got it. There's another kid at Green Central. I can't remember his name. It was very similar.
The guy that won the first three-point contests went to this Missouri Valley School. Who won the first three-point contests?
The first three?
In the early 80s. That was later. Craig Hodges was later, big dog. How about Larry Bird?
Oh, they're coming to town this week, too.
Indiana State, yeah. They'll be here for baseball.
Yeah, the
Sycamores. Was it your employee, Garrett? Was that his name?
Yeah.
That went to Indiana State?
Garrett Short?
Garrett Short.
Yeah.
There you go. It's hard to keep up with all your guys.
Yeah, they only last 2 years with me, and then they're out of there.
I saw Towson won a basketball game, and anytime they come up, I text Zach Maskovich, and I said, hey, can't beat them Tigers. And he said, yeah, I'm watching it with my buddy Terry. And I was like, Terry? And he sent me a picture. He was at this was a couple weeks ago, at the NFL Pro Bowl stuff, and he was right beside Terry Crews,
oh, really?
who was hosting it, which was crazy because I was watching Terry Crews on my TV. So I was looking for that redhead son of a gun behind him. I couldn't see him. But Zach having fun down in Orlando these days.
Doing well. I text him the other day.
Your coaching tree is pretty good.
Yeah.
You should put together your coaching tree one day,
out
Bailey.
and about. Jill Jelnick's still at Nashville.
Yeah.
And she won, I think she won an Emmy recently.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Online.
So she's doing great. And it's good to have that.
All right, BB. We'll see you at Clark LeClaire. You are going to be live
at
Channel
5:02, I think it is, 5:20. Probably 6:02 and 6:20. So,
all right,
we'll
check you out on TV.
All right.
There is Brian Bailey, probably out at Clark LeClaire Stadium as we speak right now, getting ready for ECU and North Carolina.
As a matter of fact, we have a lineup.
All right, we will divulge that lineup and the starting pitcher when we return. Pirate Radio Live here on a game day Monday. We're back with you after this.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owner's insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, club car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
It's bow time. Bojangles' new chicken rice bowl is built bold from the bottom up, with classic Bojangles flavor packed into every bite. Starting with a base of our signature dirty rice, we pile on even more flavor with Cajun pintos, then your choice of boldly seasoned grilled chicken or our iconic Supremes. Top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, and if you want to add some heat, add a dash of Texas Pete. Head to Bojangles and try the new chicken rice bowl for a limited time. It's bow time.
Pirate Radio.
You kind of look like a pirate with that thing on your shoulder.
A pirate? Oh, cool. You should get a pirate name.
And a peg leg.
And a hook hand.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Auto World is under new ownership and is now part of the DriveHereNow.com network. DriveHereNow.com is run by local people who buy, service, detail, and sell everything directly to you. Greenville Auto World is now the 5th dealership to join DriveHereNow.com. Get car shopping today at DriveHereNow.com and choose a location near you. DriveHereNow.com, serving Eastern North Carolina for over 47 years and a proud supporter of the Pirates. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you on a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Jamie said if that Bailey interview was live a moment ago, he would ask him if he's yelled at Alex Harper yet. I don't think Alex is working for or around Bailey that much, so I'm assuming he hasn't been yelled at by Bailey. Zach Kaplan gets all the yelling from Bailey. I mean, that fact is done and dusted at this point.
Done and dusted.
Hey, Zach.
Might as well keep it rolling.
Oh,
now,
okay,
Cheryl.
all right.
I mean,
yeah, Zach, just real quick.
Done and dusted.
Zach, you got UNCW versus Charleston tonight.
Zach, first of all, I'm a tad bit jealous that you're down in Miami.
Zach, so what do you think of the Alex Bregman edition?
the Zach Kaplan montage. Zach will join us coming up Thursday on the show once Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are done and dusted. Hey.
Hey, Zach.
Tremendous respect for Zach Kaplan.
An incredible, enormous...
Man, just the ultimate respect.
I still can't believe Schwartz.
I just love the over-pronunciation, the ultimate respect.
Man, just the ultimate respect.
Respect.
I mean, he put a lot of emphasis on that respect.
I mean, he's got to know at this point that he's used all these words. Like, he's got to come up with something new. I think he's doing it on purpose
Breaking
now.
it. He's going to break out the. It's not the dictionary. What's the other one?
I'm going to let you come up with it, Shirley, because I know the word, and Will does too.
Oh, my brain just went completely blank.
Usually I'd bail you out, but
Thesaurus.
You got it.
I was like, it's a dinosaur. What is it? Thesaurus.
My favorite dinosaur, the Thesaurus.
It's got to be like a running joke amongst the staff.
I would think so.
Like they have to be taking bets on what he's going to say.
I mean, we can't be the only people that notice, right? And I feel like we make a pretty big deal about it on the show and social media.
Oh, yeah.
He sees it. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got to know.
And if he didn't see it, someone else has seen it and has brought it to his attention.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no way he can not know that this is what's going on.
And, like, I'm not necessarily like picking on him because it's a nice thing that he's doing. And I think he means it. It's just funny that it's the same thing every beginning of a press conference.
The only difference is that what leads the descriptive portion of the sentence prior to respect is what has interested us.
Hit the montage again.
Great respect, so much respect. Great amount of respect for them. Just ton of respect, incredible respect, tremendous amount of respect. Man, just the ultimate respect.
He just keeps raising the bar.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's the lead up to the word respect is what we are anticipating every time he comes to a microphone.
RESPCT.
I want to know where he got that from. Like,
that's a good question. You know what? Next time I talk to Coach Schwartz, I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to ask, is this something you got from another coach?
Yeah.
Is it something you came up with on your own?
Because I feel like it would be pretty easy to see if that was a Rick Barnes thing, but I don't think it is. Because Rick Barnes' comments are more in the media than most coaches because he's at an SEC school. But
you know what I like about Mike Schwartz?
Aside from the respect?
Yes, aside from the respect. I'm going to play that cut that you played earlier in the show.
Oh, yeah.
And tell me if you noticed something. And this is just something I picked up, but okay, I'm going to play it.
We have, you know what I would say? We have 2 home games left. This team, if they tell us we got to play for 2 or 3 hours, 6, 7 overtimes, they have to peel us off the court till we get back in that locker room, until they tell you have to leave. So if they want to see team play like that, and here's what I'd say, they got 2 games left at home to see him. And I'd come and support him because he has put his heart and soul for Greenville and ECU. He loves this place, and he deserves it. C.J. Walker deserves it. Cam Hayes deserves it. And we got a chance to do something special here with 2 more home games. And you know what? But we're just taking it one day at a time. But it was electric when everyone got up on those last possessions. That stuff matters. It affects the other team. When the place gets like that on big possessions, maybe it's communication with each other. Maybe it's communication with their coach. Maybe it gets the shooter a little rattled. That stuff matters. And it would be sure great to see 8,000 in here for our last 2 games, to see him and to see these Pirates fight down the stretch.
I'm not sure what I should be picking up on. One thing I did hear a lot of was him banging on the table.
Oh, yeah. Well, he does that all the time. No, he didn't hesitate with anything he said. There was not a single in that 60-second clip.
Oh.
He didn't hesitate. He knew exactly how he was going to articulate what he was going to say, and he got it out. There was not a momentary lapse in thought, and I found that to be particularly interesting because there's a lot of coaches out there. They'll say a few words, and then you'll hear the ever-present, and then they move on. But
hey, Zach.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hey, Zach.
But I just found that rather interesting that his linear thought process does not have a hiccup in it. And I think that's why the ton of respect, great amount of respect, I think that's what's got our attention, is because it's one of the few things that he actually repeats.
I do not like that he doesn't say because I say a lot.
I say all the time. I mean, because my train of thought jumps its tracks mid-sentence, and usually there's no survivors, and usually there's just nothing but air kind of swinging in between the ears.
Swinging dingers. I'm up here like just a mouth breather sometimes. Just, sports.
The is subconscious for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
The is like, you don't even know you do it. So
well, it's a crutch for a lot of people.
For him to be able to, give that, 60-second almost
yeah.
response, I guess it was to a question. I don't.
Well, when he's talking about RJ and CJ and fans and ECU, he's speaking from the heart.
Yes, he is.
And the heart has no us.
This is true. The heart has no hesitation.
Mm-hmm. No hezzy. All right. Let's.
How about them Pirates, baby?
Yeah, baby.
Do you want to run down the lineup real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna. There's one that I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so you're gonna have to help me out.
It's Williams.
No, I know who Dixon Williams is.
Oh, okay.
So leading off will be the center fielder Alex Peltier. Peltier. Do I have that correct?
Yeah,
Peltier.
I've heard Godwin say it both ways.
Okay. Designated hitter will be Michael Kalinich. Kalinich, thank you.
Yeah.
At first base, it'll be Austin Ellerbe. Second base, Dixon Williams. Left field, Keenan Bowman. Right field, Jack Herring. Third base, Colby Wallace. Behind the plate will be Walker Barron. Alex Boucher will be at short, and the pitcher will be Bradley Zayak.
All right, Zayak, who started Game 2 of the opening series, will get the ball today. So there you go. Run that down real quick again, Shirley, because I was not paying attention.
Okay, give me one.
Just give me the names in the order. It was Peltier,
Kalinich, and then, dang it.
You lost it?
Almost. Here it is. Okay, let me get back up here. Okay, Kalinich, Austin Ellerbe, Dixon Williams, Keenan Bowman, Jack Herring, Colby Wallace, Walker Barron, Alex Boucher, and Bradley Zayak.
Zayak on the mound. Okay. Yep. Again, a mix of new and old.
Yep. Now, have we gotten an update on Riley Johnson?
Nah.
Okay. I know at one point I thought he was ready to go, and I thought maybe, at least with the first series, I thought, well, maybe they're just, holding him back, letting him get a little bit more rest, but I'm surprised I haven't seen him for the UNC series.
Another injury, not a shoulder.
Oh, he has a different injury?
Yeah, he's got a different injury.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of that.
Yep.
Well, that would explain why we hadn't seen him. Because, not that the outfield's been bad at all or anything like that. But
a great catch by the center fielder. Was it yesterday?
Yeah,
diving catch.
But we definitely could use his bat right now.
Will, did you go to? You said you were going to go to Minji's twice this weekend. Did you?
I did.
Well done, sir.
And I watched.
The women blew it, right?
Yeah.
You blew it.
And I watched My Joyner get 19 points, 20 rebounds, 3 blocks, and get a all honorable mention for the conference.
That's pretty insane. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so disrespectful in my opinion, considering where she is stat-wise. Also, since you were at the game, I was hearing rumblings that there was some questionable official calls or something about the end of the game. There were some calls made or not made that some folks felt maybe could have affected the outcome of the game.
I'll put it like this. I've been to 6 or 7 ECU home women's basketball games.
Mm-hmm.
There has not been one single game where I've left Minji's Coliseum feeling that the officials were even average. I don't know what I can say as an intern, but I feel confident that I can say American Conference referees are very bad.
Okay,
that's
fair.
Please watch what you say about referees, or you may end up on a hot mic yelling from Section 213.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Because I was saying this yesterday a few times.
You are terrible!
There you go.
But yeah.
Turn that music off!
Saturday, it was familiar referees. We've had them before, and they are time after time. It's on one end of the floor, everything's a foul. The other end, it's nothing's a foul. And, it just, the hard contact fouls tend to get out of hand. And then when someone actually gets, elbowed in the face, then you're like, you haven't been calling that all game. It was bad, but, what lost us the game was, offensive rebounding and early in the game not being able to set half-court offense up and score.
Yeah.
How much fun was the game yesterday?
Very fun. I think that possession where we had like 3 offensive rebounds and Jay Shane Woodard guarded 1 through 5 on that possession. That was the best possession we've had all year.
Morgan's calling him Jay Woodard. I guess that's what he prefers to go by. But Jay Shane is such a cool name. I've never heard it anywhere. So for me, he is Jay Shane. He's not even Jay Shane Woodard or Jay Woodard. He's just Jay Shane.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a Jay Shane stan.
It's a unique name. I like the name. I think we have a team full of unique names.
Would you name your child Jay Shane? If you were to name your child after a Pirate athlete, do your top 3. Okay, I'll let you think.
Satirical or for real?
Did you say that word correctly?
I feel like I...
Satirical.
Satirical, okay.
Satirical. I would go Dwayne, Errol. Bing. Errol Brock would be a cool name. Dwayne, Errol, and maybe I'll throw a baseball guy in there. I'll go Bryant Brock. There's too many B's. Too many
so we're doing
BRs.
every sport, just ECU athletics in general.
Just the top 3 ECU athletics, yeah.
Keaton, for Keaton Mitchell, that was kind of...
What's your last name?
Griffin.
Keaton Griffin, all right. That works.
I'm going to go Bryson for Bryson Worrell because I want my firstborn son to be named Bryce, so that's kind of similar.
Why not after Bryce Williams?
I could have said that. That one didn't.
Bryson Worrell. Okay, I like that.
And then I'll go current, and I'll show some love to RJ.
RJ Griffin. That sounds like an athlete's name.
Yeah. I mean, RJ's real name is Russell, so could go Russell Griffin. That's an actor's name.
Really?
No, I'm saying that sounds like...
Oh.
You know, if you go to a movie theater and you hear...
Russell Griffin is Popeye. When are we going to remake Popeye? We're remaking everything.
I thought we did, or...
Well, hey, Robin Williams did it 30 years ago, right?
It was awful.
We need like a dark Popeye.
No, as a matter of fact, didn't The Rock do something? Pull that up and see. It might not have been Popeye specifically, but I thought he did something that kind of resembled it.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will not be playing Popeye in the 2024 Popeye the Sailor movie.
Okay.
You were on to something there.
Okay.
A viral trailer that claimed to show Johnson as Popeye was actually a fan-made fabrication.
Oh, God.
That's funny.
I got catfished on Twitter.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's what you saw.
Because he was wearing a captain's hat? Yep, that's it. Oh, my God. I can't believe it.
That is awesome. I want to see more fake movies. That's funny.
Oh, now I feel stupid.
I say we should start being original and stop remaking movies. Hot take.
Well, have you seen the new trailer for the new Jurassic Park one?
Yeah.
No.
Jurassic Park's one of my all-time favorites.
That's why I was asking if Clip...
I like the Jurassic Park movies. That's why I'm not, I feel like we've... I don't want to say it's ran its course because I feel like if it's new and original, I'll watch it. But I feel like we need to start creating our own characters, creating our own, universes instead of remaking the old ones. Like there's so many older legendary filmmakers. I feel like...
I mean, that's not a hot take that there's too many remakes, but... everything's been done.
Yeah.
So
what else can we do? And when there is a new movie, it's a story that's been told 100 times.
See, that's a great question, but these filmmakers, they are the ones that are, in charge of answering those questions.
Okay, so I was just looking at movies that are coming out this year. Obviously, we've talked about it, Jurassic World Rebirth. There's another Captain America movie, this time with...
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie, a.k.a. the Falcon, taking over. Mortal Kombat 2, the monkey, and I swear I've seen that movie before.
This is a remake of an old Stephen King short film.
That's it. 28 years later, How to Train Your Dragon, Avatar 3.
Wait, that's coming out this year?
Yep. Snow White.
My daughter and I really enjoyed the second Avatar movie.
Lilo and Stitch.
I think that
Mission
one's
Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Yeah, because Tom Cruise is like 70 years old.
Yep. Superman. The Fantastic Four. Megan 2.0, that creepy little movie.
Oh, I watched that. That was something.
Yeah. Wicked Part 2, Zootopia 2. I mean, there's a lot of like sequels, but not
a lot of originals.
Not a lot of Tron. They're coming out with and another Conjuring movie.
Yeah.
I mean, and Karate Kid Legends.
The Black Phone, too.
Oh yeah, Black Phone. So I mean, you're right. I just don't understand why there's not enough original content to where you have to go back in time and start pulling movies that were great for. Oh wait, Happy Gilmore 2. I'm sorry, I left that one out too. Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, which is basically a sequel to Bridget Jones's Diary.
Can you scroll to the front of that list? There was one
at the very front.
Oh,
Now You See Me Too.
Is the How to Train Your Dragon one a live action?
According to Steve, yes, it is.
I just think that there's a lot of people out there with a lot of imaginative storylines. To have to redo these movies over and over again that's why movies are not.
Well, we're also oversaturated because of all the streaming. Like, there's a million places. There's
but even some of the streaming stuff is somewhat entertaining.
All right,
it's kind of why I'm a
Moving
TV
on.
person.
Johnny says instead of the Sug boat, we now have the J Shane train. I like that.
Oh,
I like that, Johnny. Johnny
a little
Hoops.
train whistle. Train. Ooh, I'd like to buy a vowel.
Hunter
train
says,
whistle.
Dark Popeye, make him a brother? No, Hunter. I mean, like gory, scary Popeye.
Like what they did to Winnie the Pooh.
But you can make him a brother. Put
Terry Crews.
he didn't have to like wear a muscle suit or anything.
Nope, sure would not have to.
Terry Crews is Popeye.
Is it a brother?
John Moody would name his child Musa Moody. I like that. Steve would name his child Dewanye Hill.
I was thinking Zeke.
Zeke Rhodes is a badass name. Zeke anything's kind of cool. But Zeke Rhodes is definitely better.
Like a person? Like, I feel like I've heard that
Zeke
name.
Bigger? He was a linebacker. Wasn't he a linebacker?
Well, yeah, but I think he's saying Zeke Rhodes.
Oh, Zeke Rhodes.
Nope, that's a State Farm agent in Georgia. I was wrong.
Zeke Rhodes, State Farm agent in
Zeke
Georgia.
Rhodes.
All right, let's take a break. No, Chad, I have not watched the new season of Reacher. Newton says Hollywood has no imagination anymore. Very few shows or movies are any good. Yellowstone, good stuff. Yellowstone? They just made a soap opera and put it on a ranch.
It's basically Dallas Reborn.
I know. It's not like it's some unique idea.
Instead of Who Shot JR, it was Who Shot Kevin Costner.
It's Succession, except it's outdoor Succession.
I love Succession.
And Yellowstone is... Succession is indoors Yellowstone. And they're both fine. I watched them both.
Succession's really good.
Enjoyed them both. I enjoyed Succession.
I need a Sopranos sequel.
Yeah.
That's my second favorite show of all time.
What's number one?
Breaking Bad.
I say that Breaking Bad is not my favorite show, but it is the best show of all time.
It's the best show I've ever watched and my favorite.
My
just
favorite
because of the writing.
Show is Lost. You ever watch Lost?
No, but I'm familiar with the the story of it.
I've been here way too long. When the minute he starts talking about his favorite show, I'm lost.
I love Lost. I'm trying to put enough years in between so I can do a rewatch. I want to forget a lot of it.
I've seen The Sopranos 4 times.
They're doing a reboot of Buffy. I will go back and probably watch Buffy.
Is Sarah Michelle Gellar in it?
Yes, she
Then
is.
I will watch it.
She is going to be part of the project. I think it's going to be on Hulu.
I will watch that program. All right, we will take a time out, come back, wrap up hour number 2, Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strouds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with US Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. US Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. US Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
This is Dr. McGraw from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
Warm up with our winter savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your winter escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. And whether you've had one of those weeks, or maybe your mother-in-law's in town and you're one passive-aggressive comment away from needing a vacation. If this sounds like you, then come visit our team here at the Holistic Company to help you find the perfect products to ease your stress and promote relaxation. Order our products online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
What's even better than going to Jimmy John's? The great taste of Jimmy John's coming to you. Check out their convenient catering bundle, including a 12-pack of half sandwiches made with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and fresh veggies, plus 2 premium sides, 15 chips, and 15 desserts, all for one great price. You can also choose an a la carte option. Pick it up, or they'll set it up for you. And don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
From the belt, here's the delivery.
Pirate Radio, the station that always delivers.
Fine, and lapping it up faster than we can deliver.
listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Well, welcome back. Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Does your active lifestyle have your body aching? If so, K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Visit them on East 10th Street and try their services like float therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact them today at krossfloats.com. K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio, restful intentions. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Quick seg here. The Pirates will be in the gold. I love gold. Gold jerseys, white pants with the purple ECU hats, lids. Carolina, neck to toe in baby blue, and will be donning Navy hats today as they play Game 3 of the series. ECU and North Carolina about to get underway. We'll give you updates on that as we chat with Justin Hardy and talk more nonsense in hour number 3. It is pretty much an open forum in hour 3 because a lot of folks are going to be tuning into the game. We will keep you entertained somehow.
Not a problem.
We'll see if Will can juggle. We'll have a talent show. What would your talent be?
Can juggle 3 baseballs. That's it.
That's more than I can do.
A lot of time passed by in the bullpen in high school, and I learned how to do that. I don't know if I still can, but...
Wait, are you cosplaying right now as Jake Hunter, or are you being yourself?
No, I'm talking about myself.
Okay. Yeah. We got to get Jake here to the studio.
Sausage.
Thank you.
Can
you say sausage?
Can I hear the clip again?
Sausage.
Kind of sound sausage.
Oh my goodness!
Wait a minute.
That's pretty close, man.
Should you be at the park right now? Warming up?
Sausage.
Getting ready?
I would love to be. I will be in an hour in the stands.
All right. We need to take a break. Quick seg alert. Justin Hardy joins us when we return. Jamie has watched The Sopranos 12 times.
One day I'll get there.
What's a TV show that you watched multiple times?
Well, I mean, I watched Breaking Bad for the second time last year.
The second watch was so much better than the first for me.
Better Call Saul, I've done that twice. I've done... See, I didn't watch The Sopranos all the way through the first time. I've watched that like 1.5 times, I guess you could say. Lost, I've seen the episodes a million times.
Probably if
when
it's
they aired.
TV show, it would be Buffy, all 6, 7 seasons.
And of course, there's like Seinfeld, which I've seen every episode 20 times. All right, we'll be back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Justin Hardy joins us with a fun tidbit from Donnie Kirkpatrick when we return after this.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Chronic joint pain is exhausting, and that goes for ENC's football legend and all-time passing leader, David Garrard.
And it's not always just the physical part of it. Sometimes it's the mental part of it. You know something is about to kind of derail your normal day, what it was turning out to be a beautiful day. And you're like, I'm starting to feel some pain or clicking in my knee.
That's why the regenerative treatments of QC Kinetics has been so life-changing for thousands just like David Garrard. Their treatments provide long-term pain relief without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation. 252-765-PAIN.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, one topping, New York style pizza for only $11.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. 2025 is loaded with freebies. Head into St. Patrick's Day with Smith & Wesson's Seeing Green rebate. Buy any optic pistol, get a Veridian RFX 15 green dot reflex sight for free. Or aim towards the gold with Springfield Armory. Buy any Hellcat, Hellcat Pro, or Echelon. Get 3 extra mags, a range bag, and a red dot optic, all for free. Grab your lucky finds online or in-store at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day, or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. And be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless Store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at atlanticwireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now let's head back in to Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you. Pirates about to take the field. But before they do, how about J-Bone, just outside of Clark LeClaire Stadium? They doing his first one-on-one interview, Shirley.
Really?
With our friend Brandon Manning. And let's hear how he did.
everybody, out here outside of Clark LeClaire Stadium, walking around the parking lot. We found Brandon Manning and his Superstitious Beers. Brandon, what are your thoughts so far on the series? And let's hear a prediction for today.
I think we're starting to loosen up. I think the weather's warming up, which is always good for us. I think there's a lot of people here tonight that are very bored of ECU baseball that are going to push them through. So predict another win, and I think it's going to be 7-5 Pirates at the end of the night.
Love it. Be good.
All right. Good work. I don't know about the outro, though. What is it?
Love it. Be good.
Be good. Is that his go-to line? Be good.
I don't know. It might be.
Everybody's got their thing, you know? Maybe be good.
That's a safe farewell. I use be good a fair amount.
Were you here when we had the email discussion?
How long ago was that?
We might have to revisit that. Thank you to Bob, a.k.a. Downtown Grandpa, for dropping off some goodies. Thank you, Bob. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, Bob.
All
I was
right.
trying not to talk with my mouth full.
Well, that went unsuccessful. Let's hear my chat with Justin Hardy. I talked to Justin earlier today, and here is that conversation right now. Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former ECU great, number 2, Justin Hardy, back again with us on Pirate Radio Live. Justin, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Hey, doing great. Appreciate your time as always. Justin's
No
appearances
problem, no problem.
on Pirate Radio, powered by Social House Vodka. They specialize in crafting premium American vodka using the highest quality ingredients, strict production standards, and a commitment to sustainability. You can find Justin's official vodka, J-Rock Limited Edition, by visiting socialhousevodka.com. A question we haven't asked you the first 2 weeks. Producer Jared thought of it last week, Justin. How do you drink your J-Rock Limited Edition? Is it straight? Do you mix something with it? What do you do?
Usually it's got some type of either cranberry or pineapple juice in it if I'm going to do it on a little ice.
Okay. In my drinking days, I got to like the cranberry vodka. It's a good mix.
Good mix.
Justin, let's get up to date for people who haven't seen your previous 2 appearances. You are still playing at a high level in the CFL, and you said your training has begun for 2025, right? So what's your day-to-day like right now?
Man, right now it's dropping off my son to go to school. As soon as I drop him off, I go start training, and then I probably go for 2 hours, lift weights. And then I probably, after that, do some therapy where I get like massages, soft tissue, whatever I feel like I need for the day. And that's usually how my days go. I do that probably 5 days out of the week and rest on the weekends.
You've been at it a long time now. Do you miss like eating good, like, unhealthy foods, or is it so regimented now that you're used to the training, the massage stuff, and the healthy eating?
Man, I done got used to it. Been doing it for so long now. It's like it's part of me now. So I don't really miss too much junk food. I can't remember last time I had junk food, to be honest.
That's a good thing. You said you were down in Atlanta. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you've also told us, no surprise, you kind of like to live the quiet life. Do you get out? Do you go to Hawks games? Will you go to any Braves games? I guess when the Braves get going, for the most part, you're going to be playing some ball up in Canada. So,
Right.
What do you like to do there in the Peach City there?
When I was here, I definitely got a chance to go to some games. That was real fun. A lot of stuff to do. Stone Mountain is here as well. Take a walk up that. Outside of working out and eating at different restaurants, I'm really pretty much in the house.
I think Stone Mountain, Georgia, the home of one of my all-time favorite Pirates, Dwayne Harris, right? I think that's where he was from. Yeah,
That's where he's from.
When I hear Stone Mountain, I think of that. All right, speaking of Dwayne and ECU, I got a special question, more of a story from Donnie Kirkpatrick that he wanted me to pass along to you.
Okay.
I asked him if he had a good story or question for Justin. And he said, well, there's a lot of great memories of Justin, a.k.a. Freak Magic. But ask him about when his credit card got stolen on the Thursday we had a game on ESPN. He said you were a wreck, but you still had a great game. Nothing could ever stop him. Best hands ever. So you had your credit card stolen the day of a game?
They had a game. I misplaced it. I don't know where it's at. Still don't know where it's at to this day. I'm panicking at this point. Like it's your credit card. So first time ever losing anything like that. All my refund and everything is on this card. So end up having to cancel the card out right before the game happened. I was talking to them all day. End up canceling it. End up having to get a whole new setup. Had to go in the office to get a new card and everything. So I ended up having to go through all that. But like I said, ended up having a good game. So I really wasn't too mad about it.
That is like anytime your card, you lose a card, or if you notice charges on your card and you gotta immediately cancel it and everything. That is a hassle, and I can't imagine doing that like right before a game like that.
Right before.
Like, Coach, can I sit out the first 2 possessions? I'm about to wrap this up on the phone. You can't do that.
Nah, I can't do that. Can't do that.
Who was? Do you remember the game, the Thursday night game? Who was that against?
Was it? It might have been FAU.
Okay. Yep.
It might have been the FAU game. I want to say.
That's crazy. All right, good story. Yeah. Good story there from Donnie Kirkpatrick. He remembered that one, but we got the card straight and got the W, and it's all good, right?
That's all good.
Jarrett, producer Jarrett's a Raiders fan. We got to talking last week after you got off the air, and he was wondering, did you ever play in Oakland? Of course, they're in Vegas now, but did you ever play in the Black Hole and in that crowd out there?
The crazy thing about it is that was the first place I scored my first NFL touchdown. That was against the Raiders.
Was it on like a weird bounce or something?
It was a bounce off a teammate, bounced up in the air. I ended up being in the area, seeing the ball, and we ain't got it. Ended up scoring.
There you
go.
I
think that put us up at the time. It was a close game up until that point.
Who had the most brutal fans you encountered in the NFL?
Brutal? New Orleans. It's just the rivalry that they have against Atlanta is huge. So I would have to say them probably just because of the history that they have.
Justin, you got to play with the MVP. We've talked about Julio a couple weeks ago, but how about a guy like Matt Ryan, the professionalism, the player he was, and to work with him? What was that like during your NFL career?
Oh, it was great. Matt was the leader of the team, captain of the team. He came to work every day, and it showed. He knew everything. He knew where you need to be at, and that's big as a quarterback, to be able to know where everybody's supposed to be at, because that's not necessarily your job, but it kind of tends to kind of lean towards you having to know that information as well, down to even the lineman check. So he was great. He was a great professional. Really taught you how to really come in and go to work and do your business.
How about the time you spend with your quarterback in the CFL? Do you get the off season like you would NFL wise and everything, or is that, do you find yourself like all that time you spent with Carden back in the day, and then the time with Matt Ryan? Do you get that same time with your QBs in the CFL?
It's not the same. In college, you have the whole summer to pretty much work out and get on the same page leading up into the season. And in the NFL, you have OTAs like in the springtime leading up into training camp. But in the CFL, it's like you don't really have that time to actually get out to get on the same page. Like when you appear for training camp, that's the first time, or that's the time where you're trying to really get things going and preparing for the season.
Yeah. What's the playbook like, CFL versus NFL versus college? Is it all pretty comparable, or is there differences in there?
I mean, there are slight differences between all three, but when it comes down to it, it's play calling. And depending on who's calling, if they want to be a wordy person, they'll put words in. If they not, they'll make it simple. So it really all comes down to who your OC is and how they feel like calling plays.
And there are a few differences, obviously, with the CFL. You can get that run and start, right? But also, is the field wider? Is the field dimensions different?
Yeah, it's wider, and the length of it is, I want to say is longer as well.
Yeah.
The end zones are definitely longer. I think like 20, 25 yards now versus
Which
10.
means more room to have to defend you, right? You can do a lot more
Correct.
stuff out there.
Right. You can run your regular offense in the red zone.
Yeah, that's a good point. Got a lot more space.
Right.
Justin Hardy joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Looking forward to watching him in the CFL later this calendar year. Justin's appearances powered by Social House Vodka. You can find Justin's official vodka, J-Rock Limited Edition, by visiting socialhousevodka.com. I'll ask you this, since you've spent a lot of time in Canada, Justin. Last week, of course, you had basketball, college baseball going on, but hockey kind of took over with the battle for the nations, the Canada versus USA. Did you watch any of that? Were you aware of any of that was going on?
I seen a couple highlights of the game. Hockey is real big in Canada, I will say. They take the sport very serious. So I can see the competitiveness between the states and the nations trying to see who come out on top.
Canada won it in overtime against USA in the final. You ever been on ice skates before?
I have.
Okay.
I feel like ice skating is easier than regular skating.
Okay. Do you think you could do something like a celebrity hockey game with the CFL guys? Could you get out there and play?
It's a lot of coordination that go into that, I feel. Like being able to skate, being able to hit a puck, being able to, move around at a pace that you're not familiar with. It's a little bit different.
While a dude's trying to crush you all at the same
time.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know, I'll probably stay away from that.
Pass on that one. Justin, good stuff, man. We'll talk to you every Monday. We'll get more fan questions for you, and listeners enjoy seeing you, hearing from you, and we'll keep the chats rolling, man. But hope you have a good week, and let's do it again next week.
Thank you, Sam.
Justin Hardy joining us today, our guest courtesy of Big Rock Power Sports. We have gone to commercial break, so I'm assuming we got out of that inning. Did see a walk, but nothing else. No damage done. East Carolina will come up to bat in the bottom of the first with a 0-0 score. All right, we'll take a break, come back, have more for you. Got to get our Fleet Feet rundown. We'll do that and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Back with you after this. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
At Chicken Salad Chick, we make our food from scratch every day using fresh quality ingredients. We have 12 flavors of chicken salad, plus soups, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Whether you're craving traditional, savory, spicy, or fruity and nutty chicken salad, we have something for everyone. All of our delicious chicken salads conveniently packaged in take-home containers and multiple sizes for you or the whole family. Visit Chicken Salad Chick or order online today. Now open at 112 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Chicken Salad Chick.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Like a cold beer on a hot summer day. Nice. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Chronic joint pain hovers, and you never know when it's going to rear its ugly head, and that goes for David Gerard, too. This is why the medical professionals at QC Kinetics take their job so seriously. When they treat patients like David Gerard, they are delivering long-term relief. Treatments without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. 252-765-PAIN. That's 252-765-PAIN. And Greenville Utilities Neighbor-to-Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor-to-Neighbor program. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Pirates got something going here in the first inning. We're going to have a runner at third. Did the batter get to second or stay at first? Looked like he stayed at first. So we're going to have first and third, nobody out for ECU. And is that Dixon up to who's up? No, Ellerbe?
Austin Ellerbe.
Austin Ellerbe to the plate with 2 on, nobody out, scoreless in the bottom of the first inning between the Pirates and the Tar Heels on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Da Buck.
Da Buck.
They, the not so tall umpire is behind home plate today. I think that's the best way to describe it.
They got Joe Pesci behind the plate.
Hey. What am I, funny?
What am I, funny? Do I amuse you?
Funny how?
I'm funny how? How? Do I amuse you?
All right. Alex Harper amuses me when he tells me about Fleet Feet.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
All right. Ellerbe does a job, grounds out, but gets the runner in and moves the runner to second as well. So Pirates with a lead, 1-0 over North Carolina in the first inning as Ellerbe grounds out 4-3, but again, gets the RBI. So 1-0 Pirates. Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck.
The Bug.
Thank you. College hoops tonight. Oh, we got a good one. A good one in Lubbock. Will, let me tell you all the teams I have a future on to win the NCAA championship.
Did you see Purdue got upset last night by unranked Indiana?
Did you see what was special about Mike Woodson's chair, Shirley?
No, I did not. Oh, was that? It wasn't the Bob Knight chair, was it?
That's what they want us to believe.
Well,
The
supposedly,
Bob Knight throne chair was brought in, and Mike Woodson sat in that chair during the game.
So they actually found it because I was reading an article over the weekend saying that they weren't even sure where that chair went.
Somebody, it was like the tennis coach's family. Jamie, are you in here while you watch the game? Tell us the story. All right, Will, I've got the Houston Cougars to win the championship, 15 to win 209.
That's a good bet. They're going to be around in the end.
Okay, these are a little trickier here. Let me find them real quick. I got to log in. I got to look at my thumb. I got to look at my iris. I got to look at my third eye. I've got St. Mary's $1 to win 101.
They're gonna make some noise. I don't know if they win it all, but that's like, I mean,
I have Houston's opponent tonight, Texas Tech, $2.86 to win $102.
That's my pick. They're so versatile.
I think I
well-rounded.
took them because you said that.
That I don't know why. I love Grant McCaslin, their head coach, and there's something about JT Toppin to me that just screams.
Oh, sorry to scream at you, but that is a brutal call by Shorty.
Dixon's laughing, but first of all,
good Lord, that is awful.
That is not a strike for Dixon Williams. That's a strike for Joe Pesci.
It's not. It's low, but it's also inside.
It's below his knees.
Jeez Louise.
What was I saying before about American Conference officials?
Yeah, but I don't know if this is particularly.
You are terrible.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
All right. I also have Arizona $4 to win 104, and the Baylor Bears $1 to win 101. So basically, I've got like $20 in all this, and I've got 5 teams.
Yeah, I mean.
But Houston,
with the potential to win a couple $100.
If Houston wins a couple hundred, if those other wins 100.
Okay.
So
Houston,
it'll be fun.
Houston is just so good defensively that I think they're going to be able to stop someone like a Janai Broom or a Cooper Flagg in the later rounds. Like their defensive game plan is so sound that guys like that, their defense is designed to keep guys like that from scoring a lot.
Marquee game tonight is Houston on the road at number 10, Texas Tech. Cougars actually a 1.5-point favorite. Michigan is a 1.5-point favorite on the road at Nebraska.
Michigan's another team I think that's going to win a couple games in the tournament.
North Carolina, they're not in the tournament, right?
They have to win out and do something in the tournament.
They are road favorites tonight at Florida State. Good one in the CAA. UNCW 2.5-point road favorite at William and Mary. Both of those teams 11-4 in league play.
Will UNCW be the tougher team tonight?
I like that you're doing callbacks.
I thought we were the tougher team.
Is that the same coach?
Yep, that's Takeo. I was going to call him Takeo Spikes. Takeo.
He's a great communicator.
I thought we were the tougher team.
I thought we were the tougher team.
The Tucker Jers. It is very strange to see this team playing, but not in the top 25. What would you call that? You know, you click a button, top 25, then you can look at conferences.
Yeah, the drop-down box.
Drop-down box. Thank you, Shirley. You have to go to all NCAA to see Kansas at Colorado because Kansas, preseason number 1, is out of the top 25.
Really? Who are they playing tonight?
At Colorado.
That's
Kansas 6.5-point favorites.
I think Kansas is going to blow them out of the water because Colorado's not good, but Bill Self is good enough. I don't think this is his fault necessarily. I think when Hunter Dickinson is not, taking over, that they don't have much of anywhere else to go.
All right. Jamie says 20 people have the Bob Knight chair. So there's at least 5 people who claim to have the chair. That was the first time Woodson said he had it. The chairs were stored in the bowels of Assembly Hall. But yeah, either way, they showed video of some guy putting the old Indiana chair around all the nice plush chairs they have now. That was pretty interesting.
Who do we think gets that Indiana job?
I don't know. I mean, Chris Beard is the name I hear a lot.
Him or TJ Otzelberger from Iowa State.
My question is at what point is Matt Painter on the hot seat?
He won't be because he's been there for so long.
Yeah, you can't hot seat Matt Painter.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, Shirley doesn't like Matt Painter.
There's a history between myself and Matt Painter. So,
Will, did you know Matt Painter coached at Barton College right down the road?
I did not know that.
His first year I think he had just graduated.
On the women's team, right?
No. He was an assistant. He was on the staff for the men's basketball team.
Gotcha.
But he dated a player on the women's basketball team.
While he was a coach on the men's team?
While he was a coach on the men's team.
We're about to get him canceled.
And
yeah, nasty.
He did her wrong.
Yeah, nasty, Matt Painter.
And we were not pleased. So I have a little bit of a saltiness toward Matt Painter.
Does Matt Painter ever get back to the Final Four? I say no.
I say no.
It took a 7'4" guy to get him there.
I don't think he does, but I can't say no ever because he might get another 7'4" guy 5 years from now. But the immediate future, no.
So who do you think takes it all this year? I mean, if you had to guess right this very second.
The Dukies.
Yeah. Because it's not just Cooper Flagg. It's
Knipple
and Malak. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right.
There's a home run, and we are tied.
Balls.
1 apiece.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this TV. Because every time...
It's too big.
Oh.
We've been feuding with this TV.
There's been an issue where it will play something on ESPN for a while, and then it just shuts off for no apparent reason.
I think you got a lemon.
Kelvin Sampson in Houston, though.
Please. I would love that.
In my opinion, he is a top 3 coach in college basketball, and I don't think that's a hot take anymore, but I remember there was a point in time where people were questioning when I think it was when they first moved to the Big 12. I don't know, but
you know what a fun story is that I have not jumped onto yet? I'm too late to the party, so now they'll probably screw it up, but St. John's and Rick Pitino.
I mean,
I don't wish that guy any success. I just don't like him.
So he may be a little slimy, Shirley.
He is. He is very slimy.
So he may do his business on a restaurant table.
I didn't know that. I liked his speech about adversity, though.
You didn't know about him on a restaurant table?
No.
In an Italian restaurant?
Google it up, man.
You got to Google it up.
What are you
son.
doing?
I'm not a, Rick Pitino lore expert.
Yeah,
most of his, well, not most, but a good bit of his work came before I was born, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever? This is the best way I know how to describe my feeling toward Rick Pitino. Have you ever been to a place, where you walk in, and you don't necessarily see anything, but the vibe you get is you better not touch anything within these walls?
Most of my distant relatives' houses, yes.
Okay. Well, every time I hear his name, that's the feeling I get is don't touch anything.
All right, Rick Pitino. We're all adults here, right? You're 18?
I am.
All right. A woman accused of demanding millions to stay quiet about a tryst with Rick Pitino initiated the sex by whispering to him and unzipping his pants when he got up to leave an empty Italian restaurant. She was the aggressor. He said, quote, "Some unfortunate things happened. She opened my pants." Assistant U.S. Attorney Marissa Ford asked, "Did you have sex that night?" Pitino said yes, very briefly.
How long ago was this?
This was 2010.
Kentucky or Louisville at that point? Louisville. Yeah, I mean.
So he was getting extorted, basically.
Yeah.
They had sex at the table.
Holy cow.
I always thought on the table. This says at the table. So I don't know exactly the formation. But anyway, how about those Johnnies, man?
I would have liked Kadari Richmond a whole lot better if he didn't get 3 fouls in the first half on Saturday and cost me some money. But
dude, I like that you know players. You remind me of me when I was your age.
I'm big into college.
I'm out of touch, man.
This is like, I feel like I'm at my peak of, ball knowledge.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's just because this is what I want to do. I want to talk about sports on TV for a living. But
yeah, you got to know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
and you do. That's a good thing, man. You're not a phony. Jamie said Kelvin Sampson got IU the death penalty. He texted some people. Grow up, NCAA.
What, was that a recruiting thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was, again, you need to research these guys. All these guys you like are dirty. Which everybody is.
I'm not going to.
You're going to learn that lesson, young Will. The world is dirty.
I have had some experiences in finding out people are not what they lead on to be. But
Scott says, I heard Will Wade for Indiana. Dirty.
Oh, no.
Everybody's dirty.
Is there a coach in the country who is not at this point that we know for a 100% fact has never?
Tremendous amount of respect to Mike Shorts. Cleanest coach in the biz.
Man, just the ultimate respect.
What do you think it's like for a coach who comes in and plays ECU? Like, do you think they're now at this point with what is that, 7 cuts of him saying respect?
Oh, and there's more. Those are just...
Do you think the coaches who play us are like waiting for that comment after the game? Like tuned in to Pirate Radio on Instagram to find out if
how much
they have
respect did he show me?
Yeah.
And did he show respect? B, if so, how much?
Will teams want to schedule us just for the ego boost of hearing that Mike Schwartz respects them?
If you're a coach that feels disrespected, you want to schedule East Carolina.
Yeah.
All right, Shirley, give me some March Madness with the electric guitar intro. Woohoo! Bring the guitar back. All right, let me go to this dude. Did you do anything with WZMB on campus, Will?
No.
Be quiet, soccer man. All right, here is this CMB dude tweets out the conference standings like every day, or what the bracket would look like if the AAC tournament started today. Charlotte and Rice would play at 1 o'clock on Wednesday, March the 12th. The winner of that game would play FAU on Thursday. Temple, number 9, would play number 8, USF, on Thursday. We got issues in Clark LeClaire.
Yeah, dropped fly ball.
Well, dropped in front of him. I wouldn't say he dropped it.
They'll call
it a hit.
Should have caught it.
Oh.
Yeah, hit his glove.
Yeah, it was off the front end of his glove.
I get not wanting to lay out for it because you're giving the runner 90 feet, but catch the ball first.
Shirley, hit that music again.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. No, I love it. The louder, the better. And then you can pull it down. All right, also on that second round, Thursday, March 13th, number 10, Tulsa against Wichita State, number 7. And then in the nightcap, it says 9 o'clock. It'll be way later than 9 o'clock. UTSA, number 11, and East Carolina, number 6. Winner to face UAB in the quarterfinals on Friday. So that is where ECU would be right now, the 6th seed. If they get the 5 spot, they would play at 2:30 on that Thursday and then have Tulane in the next round. I want to be either 4. Would you rather be 4 and get the bye and then be 1 win away from facing Memphis, or stay in that 6th spot and you get UTSA, who you've already beaten, and then UAB, who you've already beaten, and avoid Memphis until the championship?
If I'm being honest, I don't think it matters. And I'll go on record and say this, and you can roast me if I'm wrong. Memphis doesn't scare me. They barely beat us the first time. They blew multiple 10-point leads against us. But I think you would rather have UTSA and UAB just because you are 3-0 against them.
Do we play UAB on the road?
At home.
Only? Okay.
Yes.
Well, then your facts add up.
Unless I missed a game somewhere. But I don't. I think that the only teams we played twice are Temple, Charlotte, Tulane, and FAU.
UTSA.
UTSA. But we're done and dusted with them. So.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. Sorry. Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. All right, let's get a National Day update. What's your favorite sport, Will, to watch and follow? What do you know ball about the most?
I'd say probably equally most football, basketball, and baseball, but I know the most X's and O's wise about football. So,
man, I'm only getting 1 day today for a National Day. And according to Facebook, it was National Bartenders Day. So if you go out to the Buck tonight for sports trivia, make sure you tip Hannah and the staff well. But Shirley, I'm seeing this is a big day for you and for me when you have leftovers. National Tortilla Chip Day.
Ah, yes.
Love some chips and salsa.
Yeah, because the proportion of chips versus salsa is not equal. So what happens is that when I go and get chips and salsa, I always get extra salsa because I run out of salsa before I run out of chips. But even with the extra salsa, I still have chips left over, so I just give them the clip.
I love when Shirley rolls in with a giant bag of chips because that means I'm going to have part of that bag of chips at the end of the day.
Yep, I'll be like, here you go. You can make your nachos or whatever when you get home.
Chips and queso, yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, chips and queso all day. But I do like, there are certain places, and there's one particular restaurant that is not a sponsor that I do love their chips and salsa. But I typically will go chips and salsa first. But if their queso's decent, I might do queso too. Like I'll do a little mixture of salsa and queso.
I'm a queso person, but the hype around salsa is exactly what it should be. It's like old reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I got you.
Nobody's like freaking out about salsa.
No, it's
But there's not a lot of people that poo-poo it either.
No, it's always there, and it's it's kind of hard to mess up unless it's too watery. But
Jamie says Will would be perfect on NPR. You do have a very soothing voice. You should do like maybe audiobooks.
Audiobooks, or what was the name of that radio show that the skit from Saturday Night Live?
Oh, with the salty balls, sweaty balls,
sweaty balls.
Yeah,
but
I forgot what the show was called.
Seasons Eatings.
Oh, yep. I think that's it.
I've been told voice acting, like
a very sleepy character.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have a very calming kind of, I don't want to say monotone, but
monotone.
like monotone voice that if someone needed to take a nap.
Yeah. I mean, there's a switch, I think, and I'm going to lead with don't ask me to do it because I don't think I could flip the switch on command, but like there's a difference between like the voice I'd talk on here with and the voice I would use if, Rajay Harris breaks an 86-yard touchdown to win the game. Like there's a different level, but I mean,
once we get to know Will a little bit more, I will jab him enough where he'll get mad and get him angry on the air. I do that to everyone, so I want to see
Logan yet?
No, I don't know him. I don't know either one of y'all. I like both of y'all gentlemen, and I like roasting my pals and my buddies, but I don't know y'all like that, and I don't want to offend anyone, you know what I'm saying? But Logan's very low-key as well.
Yeah.
Very low-key. Joel says, get Will and name redacted on a podcast. Instant sleep medicine.
The 4 sentences
the homeless dressing blonde kid?
Yep.
Traded back and forth together when he came to talk to my journalism class last semester.
Oh, you know who name redacted is?
Yeah, I was briefed on it, so I know not to.
All
right. But we traded like 4 sentences back. I remember I asked him, it was right after all the AAC football head coaches were fired, so like we had 4 in 1 week, and I asked him about that. And the 4 sentences we traded, I think, could put someone to sleep. It was a very mellow conversation.
I could see that. Name redacted Silva. He's my buddy.
He's a good guy.
He's a good kid. Jamie says, Will, you just made us want to hear your Gus Johnson.
Well, one day
you ready to break it out down the sideline?
One day I'll be on air and you can tune in and hear it then. I can't do it on command. Like I've tried, it just doesn't. It's not pure. It doesn't come out the same.
Pure. Another Gus Johnson line. Joel says, got to get that queso from Dank Burrito.
I agree.
Yes, you do.
Their chips are really good, too, because they season it with something, and it's really good.
Jamie also said, the Mets got shut out last night.
The Mets. Where is Brett?
Has
he already left to go home, or no?
Brett the Mets. I don't know. I don't know what Brett's up to.
Because he had been coming to train, and all of a sudden he has ghosted me. So I don't know. Well, that's nothing new. I mean, Brett ghosted all of us at some point.
He's like a mythical figure.
I think he might literally
He's like
be
a unicorn.
Ghost. Yeah,
he's like a unicorn.
I've heard all this about him.
But you've never met him?
But I've never seen him. He's like a mythical figure.
He's a student that died like in the 60s. And he haunts this building.
Tell him Large Marge sent you.
Tell him Med Brett sent you. All right, well, let's take a break. We'll come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live. East Carolina down 3-1 in the second inning to the Tar Heels. Brad Pruitt in the game pitching for the Pirates. We'll have more for you when we return after this.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to fillers, skincare, and more, this is your time to be celebrated. For the month of February, we are featuring our Skin Better Alpha Rit 30 treatment with 20% savings, a no-downtime treatment, revealing a more radiant, rejuvenated skin. Your lips, but better? Ever curious about lip filler? This is your sign to jump on our exclusive offer for the month. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Call us or visit beautybarmedispa.com for details. Celebrate you at Beauty Bar Medi Spa.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
This is Dr. Christopher McDowell from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's time for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experience and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Ron Ayers Motorsports is celebrating 50 years in 2025. Since 1975, they've been your go-to for motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. It's the Pro Yellow Sales event in February. Get a Hustler Turf commercial mower and save at least 20% off MSRP. Stop on by and visit their 30,000 square foot showroom featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler, and Steel equipment. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of quality and adventure.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Eastern North Carolina's Bourbon Authority is Greenville's premier American-styled restaurant. The Rick House specializes in handcraft dishes, and our bar features the very best in bourbons like Parker's Heritage, Knob Creek, and Jefferson's.
Join the Rick House for our Sunday brunch buffet every second Sunday of the month from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m.
Let the Rick House host your next big event in our 2,000 square foot banquet hall. It's perfect for wedding rehearsals, graduations, and holiday parties. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road in Greenville.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with U.S. Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. U.S. Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Pirate Radio.
Behind every captain, there's a crew. Sure, some of you are as ugly as a sea cucumber. Some of you are closer to being a chair or coat rack than a pirate. And some of you are just fish I've dressed up in a hat.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina. since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown and Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
God bless. Jamie makes so many spelling mistakes on YouTube. I can't understand what he's saying. So he said, oh my God, the Mets got shot out last night.
Shut out.
No.
Shot out.
What he was saying was Brett DeMets got a shout out last night. You know what? If you can't speak properly, Jamie, I'm going to have to ban you for a segment. Brett was working the camera last night, I guess basketball game, and they gave him a shout out. Shout out, Brett. So anyway, there's that. Do we have another break?
Yes, we have one more break.
Dang. All right, we'll take that in a moment. Brad Pruitt started a 1-6-3 double play to end the top of the second, but there are quickly 2 outs in the bottom of the second as East Carolina trails North Carolina 3-1.
Also, a quick softball note. Congratulations to ECU softball first baseman Morgan Johnson, who got AAC Player of the Week this week. She went 7 for 8 with 2 home runs.
Wow.
Over the weekend. So, and I forget how many RBIs, but so Morgan and Emma Jackson both were in the running last season for the most doubles in a season. I mean, they were leading the country in doubles. So they went back and forth, and Emma had a really good weekend as well. So congratulations to Shane Winkler, even though they lost a tough one yesterday. But they seem to be off to a pretty good start as well.
A lot going on in the ECU world.
Yeah, I mean, you've got softball, baseball, track and field. They're doing really well. Basketball
Bailey had the lacrosse coach on today.
Yeah. Basketball is winding down. Soccer will be starting soon, I think. So we'll see what happens, but definitely a fun time of the year when you have all these different types of sporting events going on.
Be a good time for a Boucher bomb. East Carolina trailing 3-1 in the second inning, runner on first, 2 outs on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Let's take our last break. We'll come back. Get ready to wrap things up here on a Monday and send you off into the sunset. Back with you after this.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, Kyra's Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us at 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our float therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At Kyra's Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt and halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at KyrosFloats.com. Kyra's Float and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ehlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Pirate Radio.
Pirates. Maybe they're nice pirates. Right.
A toast to the captain!
Ahoy! Now the hair makes sense.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Real quick, it was a mixed day for the stock market. The Dow was up 33 points and closed at 43,461. The NASDAQ fell 237 points today at 19,286. S&P was down 29 points at 5,983. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to you, Clip.
All right, wrapping it up here on a Monday. Thanks, Shirley Rhodes. Thank you, Will. We will be back with you Tuesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Appreciate y'all tuning in today and making it a fun one. We'll do it again tomorrow. For the crew, I am Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7.